Okay, intro noises. How is everybody doing today? Subscribe to earn drops? What the heck is that? Crunchyroll. Was that there last time? I don't remember that. Or is this an OBS thing? This might be just an OBS thing. Excuse me, if you don't see that, that's fine. That's muted. Yeah, no, it's on Twitch itself. Weird. Get rewards by purchasing or gifting subscriptions to Rose Knight's channel while they're alive in any category. Okay, I'm just gonna dismiss that. Hey, Nori! I have a new TTS that I'm using. It's the same people that made the last ones, but it works a little bit differently because the old one is basically getting replaced with this new one. From what I can tell, it should work a little bit better. It's a Twitch thing, but you need affiliate. Why can't I hear you? That's weird. 1 second, let me see if I can't fix it. It was working a second ago when I tested it. Let me try testing it one more time. TTS's laryngitis, yeah.
Rose _Knight __
It
says.
immediately worked on
test.
mine. It immediately worked on mine. Why doesn't it work on other people's? Broadcaster voice. Let me just turn all of the voices on. See if that fixes it. Non-subscriber voice. Yeah, that's probably it. Subscriber voice. Prime sub voice and VIP voice. All of them are now Microsoft David, so that should work now, maybe. It must have been set to only me, I think. I misunderstood what broadcaster voice was. But yeah, that should work. Looks like there's a bunch of different voices to choose from now, though. That's cool. Who the heck is Mark? What's Microsoft Mark? I'll have to test things out later off stream. I'll just keep it at David.
says, test.
Yes, it's working! Perfect. Perfect. I'm excited to get back into Stars in Time. I want to continue the story. I want to see what the heck is going on. I've been working at my new job all week, so
Norinato says, same old voice as before.
Yes, same old voice. I'll need to go in and test the voices. So when I opened up OBS right before the stream, it was like, hey, the TTS thing that you're using is going to be timing out. It's basically going to stop working on August 1st. So you might want to switch to our new website. So I was just messing around with the new website, like 5 minutes ago, trying to get it reset up before the stream. I'll see what the other voices sound like. A lot of them are
Norinato says, thumbs up.
Yeah, a lot of them are in different languages, so it'll just have a really thick accent that I won't be able to understand because it's an AI voice on top of an accent. So I don't know. We'll see what I change it to, if anything. Where was I? What was I doing? I have notes. I have notes written next to me. Final chapter of the book might be chapter 87. I found that in the pottery room. Bonnie's 3 favorite foods. I have rice, samosas, and...
Norinato says, NGL, I had your stream up waiting for you to go live.
Oh shoot, thank you. I was watching Ben's stream in the background while I was setting things up. So I know that you watch Ben very frequently, and I'm right after Ben. Maybe potatoes, no cheese for the favorite foods. Maybe, I don't know. I have to go and check that. I want to finish as many as the side quests as I can this stream. That's going to be my goal, is just to finish a side quest and see if I can't get through more than that. Find a family tale for Odile. That's right. I already know where it might be. The baker has it. Isabeau says to help the others first. What did Mirabelle need? That's right, her papers. That's right. Okay, okay. Hold on, I just got a pop-up. What was that for? I missed it. What's happening? Oh, it's text channels on it's just text channels on Discord. I missed what it said, so I was confused for a second there. I haven't been on my computer in a solid week. Yesterday I just jumped on it and realized that I had 7 gigabytes left on my main hard drive, and I had to go through and delete a bunch of old files that I wasn't using anymore.
Norinato says, Monka S.
Monka, I have no idea what that means. I assume that's a Twitch thing. Alright. Oh, right. I was fighting the king, and I died. I died to the king.
Norinato says, it's when you're kind of afraid.
Okay. I gotcha. We'll see. Let's see here. I don't think I'm in a position where I'm gonna lose to the king very frequently. I think I just got unlucky with the last fight. Because I beat the king before at a lower level, unless the king gets harder every time you fight them. But I don't think he does. I don't know. Like, he has that insta-kill move, which sucks, but... King must be up ahead. Are you ready? Ready. Okay. It's that instant kill move that sucks, but, like, it's very manageable with the shield. Okay. What items do I have? Just double checking. Salty broth, I think, was the... Yeah, I need to use those frequently. Okay. And I need to make sure that the king doesn't slow us down too much. Because I think a buff to speed completely negates any debuffs, no matter how stacked the debuffs are. I'm pretty sure that's how that works. Because, like, the symbol at least changes from, like, the rewind symbol to the fast-forward symbol. So I need to constantly be getting through that and making sure I'm not getting slowed down, because that's what killed me last time. Let's just get right to it. Yes. Oh, and I had a whole speech prepared, too. Get ready, everyone. Wait! You... traveler. Odile looks at you with an expression screaming, "Does he mean you or me?" You look back at the king. Right one. Do you remember? Nothing new here. I remember you, which is what I said last time. Remember what? Oh. It seems you do not. We shall fight. And we shall see which side the universe favors. It's not the universe, you just slowed me down 50 times in a row and I couldn't get the shield out on time. Alright. Did I... shoot. Did I remember to... What's it called? Did I remember to swap to the paper gloves before entering this fight? Because I don't remember if I saved after that, after I did that the first time. You zone out for this part? Yeah. You've heard this before. Get ready, everyone. Alright, let me see here. Pockets. I can't even check. I'll have to see when it's Ysabeau's turn. Alright, craft. Shoot. What can I do against you? I really can't do much. I want to use make all allies faster, make up the time immediately because it's so good early on, but at the same time I don't want to leave myself in a position where I can't reuse it. I'll start with it and see how well that goes. Okay, good. I do have paper attacks instantly. Lower the enemy's attack. I think that would be very good. I'll use the debuffs and buffs Ysabeau has before I attack with him. King waits. And let's use Paper Alpha to start this out with a bang. Craft Adorable Moving Shield. I'm gonna stop using Adorable Moving Shield all the time. No, but it stops the king from freezing us in time. I might want to keep doing that, actually. I don't know. Let's give the turn back to Mirabelle. And increase our... let's just attack him. Let's just attack him and get our combos going. Boostal allies defense. Even higher defense. Let's keep that going. I don't even know if paper 3 is better than regular paper. It should be. Oh, it is time, saviors. You see a vision of the future. We survived it. Everyone okay? Oh, you're still here? Good. Let us fight to the death, then. Bonnie, wax him. Yeah, Bonnie! Go, Bonnie! Okay. Not much I can do. I can ask, see if there's anything new in the ask. Ask the king. Nothing. There's nothing new. What's your goal? Oh, my goal. I can't even skip through this. Yeah, it looks all the same. Yeah, it's all the same. Dang it. I was hoping for something new. Yeah, hoping for something new, and only Vaugarde, all these things. King's just obsessed with Vaugarde, and I can't skip through this. This is awful. And some of it, like, the king just talks super slowly sometimes. See, like that moment, I'm holding down the button to skip through it. Ask the king? No, we're not doing through that again. Alright, I could heal somebody, but that would be pointless. Guard. Pretty buffy friends! We are so buffed up. We are ready to destroy this guy. Okay. Lowers the enemy's defense. King is also debuffed to no end. We got this. The next time I do a paper attack, the king is just gonna go down. Turn it up. Give it to Isabeau. Let's give it to Odile. The Odile has the lowest charge on for her next turn. Oh, I could slow the king down too. I might do that before I attack again. Well, let's see. The king's defense is down, and that's it. That's the only debuff they have. No, I don't want to slow the king down. How long does this last? It's 3 turns until it's recharged again, but how long does it last for? Just 1 turn? Let's find out. You know what? Let's slow him down and see what it does. That's real slow, actually. That's great. Attack. Everyone unleashes a paper attack. Oh, that did a ton of damage. Oh, shoot. That was really, really good. Nothing for you to do, so guard for now. Everybody has lost the pretty buffy shield. Which is fine. That's fine for now. Make up the time, everybody. Can you use... No, you need one more turn for the paper 3. Yikes. Does so much damage. Okay. King's defense is still low, but are they still slowed down? It doesn't say. Lower their attack. The king might wipe us out if I don't. Heal you. Done heal for you. Paper 3. Okay. I can do this. I won't die this time. Increase everybody's defense. I don't wanna run into something bad here. Zone out for this part? Sure. You've heard this before. Don't have the right to cry! The king doesn't answer. Okay, the king seems to be just attacking a lot this time. He's not really doing much to actually threaten me. Which is great. I keep that up. Adorable moving shield. Thank you, Bonnie. Paper Alpha. Alright, can I... yes, just what I wanted. Decrease the king's defense. Not necessary, but I'll do that for now. I'm gonna hold off for now on getting the combo off and just focus on buffs and debuffs right now because I'm still pretty high on health. Alright, craft. Makeup time. Craft. Your turn. Give it to Mirabelle. What? How did... what? How did, Odile get the turn? I gave it to Mirabelle, didn't I? Did I just misclick? I didn't notice. Weird. Let's guard for now. King cries. Alright, let's use the combo now. First, let me just see. Okay, the king's defense is up. I wanna decrease that before... shoot. Before I do anything else. I think Isabeau is the one that can decrease defense. Dang it. That's unfortunate. So that's gonna be in 3 turns. Alright, so before you can get anything off, let's use Salty Broth on Isabeau. You can use heal on yourself. Oh, dang it, we're all slowed down now. I gotta get on top of that. Makeup time is 2 turns away. But if I remember correctly, somebody mentioned that the king doesn't use the insta-kill move until they've gotten to the halfway point. So, I can hold off for a few turns before I need to do anything. Increases our defense, lowers your defense. Alright, do that. Oh shoot, that was a one-shot. Holy cow. How did that... okay, Paper 3, slow the king down. Let's use paper 3 and bring Mirabelle back up. I don't like being slowed. I really don't like being slowed. Oh my gosh, stop it. Okay, I don't have heal and I don't have makeup time. I have turn it up. Let's give it to Mirabelle. Mirabelle has 2 more turns until moving shield. Let's just get the thing started. The combo started, I guess. Are you serious? How is he insta-killing Mirabelle every time? I need to keep moving shield up, I guess. I just have to. It's the only way. Decrease your attack power. No, not you. Shoot. Slow the king down. I need that. Yikes, I don't like this. Alright, I need to use an item. I gotta... What can you do right now? Make up time. Alright, yeah, the king's definitely gonna get a turn before Isabeau gets one off. Probably. I think the king's slowed now, so I might be able to get one off. Let's speed us up real quick. Thank you, Bonnie. Good job. Now that it's Isabeau's turn, let's use Super Sour Tonic. Heal everybody up a little bit. Okay, thank goodness Odile is resistant to the king, because Odile's our glass cannon. Okay. Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to do... No! Okay. Pockets. Crafted water. Restore KO'd ally. Alright, pockets. Super Sour Tonic. Craft, turn it up. Give it to Mirabelle. Super Buffy Friends. Paper Alpha. Okay, what else can I do here? Give it back to Mirabelle, I guess. I need to get the Adorable Moving Shield on, but I should wait until a little bit. No, I need it now. I need it now. What can I do? Done heal. Keep you up. Thanks, Bonnie. Paper 3. This feels harder. This feels way harder. Like, the king is doing way more damage. Okay.
Norinato says, Ikr.
I know, right? Yeah, it's rough. It's real rough. It seems like the TTS isn't reading emoji anymore.
Norinato says, King is being a meanie.
King is being a meanie. That is so true. Turn it up. Give it to Mirabelle. Craft super heal yourself. Oh, that's so rough. Okay. Okay, we need to use the combo because we're about to die. There we go. I'm just gonna use the salt on my next turn. Because, oh my god, I feel like if I don't use that on Mirabelle, I'm gonna lose the shield and we're gonna die. Bonnie missed. Alright, what can you do? I do want to go faster. But I'll save that just in case. I'll save that just in case the king decides to take away our ability to go fast. I'll keep that in reserves. Mirabelle, good to go. What can you do? Reduce the king's attack power. The king waits. Adorable moving shield. Craft. Slow the king down. Can I do? Turn it up. Give it back to Isabeau. And decrease or increase our defense. Pretty buffy friends. Go get him, Bonnie. No, Bonnie! Oh, it is time, saviors. Not today. Oh, that was nothing. That was nothing. We survived it. Okay, everyone. Oh, you're still here. Good. Let us fight to the death, then. Craft, regular paper attack. This feels so much more difficult than last time. Maybe I just got really lucky in the RNG department. And because, yeah, that's right, when I beat the king the first time, the king just kept trying to freeze us in time, but because I never let the shield off, the king was just wasting every turn. Done heal. Get you back up a little bit more. Break, lower enemy's defense. I should save that for when we have a combo ready. Artsy Silent Burst! Don't need to make up time, turn it up, give it back to Mirabelle. Craft. I guess you can heal somebody up in the meantime. Sure. Craft. Paper 3. Your turn, back to Mirabelle. And just guard. Also, Mirabelle never went down in the first time I beat the king, just because I was constantly guarding with her, now that I think about it. Done heal. You're the most important one here, Mirabelle. You get full health. Paper Alpha. Oh, that's so good.
Fiend_Fi says, sup.
Yo, what's going on, Fiend? We'll just... yeah, let's just use this because I believe the king's defense is still low. So we're gonna get the combo off with that. Alright. Unleash a powerful paper attack. Good.
Fiend_Fi says, hi again, Nori.
This just feels more difficult. I don't know. Everybody get a speed up. Because the king hasn't been using the slowdown, and I feel like I've just been wasting it, not using it. Regular paper attack. Craft, so weak. Reduce their attack damage. Adorable moving shield. Oh, that's rough. That's real rough. Turn it up. Mirabelle, heal yourself. Craft, your turn. No, I don't think I need to do that. Let's hold off on that and just start getting a combo off. Building that up. Slow the king down. Done heal. I need it the most. Mercy Silent Burst! Ouch. I think I can use this now. I should be able to get a combo off before that's done. Paper 3. Turn it up. Back to Mirabelle. Pretty buffy friends. Oh, that's so good. Thanks, Bonnie. Ow. Stop targeting Mirabelle, please. What else did I have? Makeup time. Is anybody slowed down? No. Let's just do Donahue. Wait. So you still have low defense, if I remember correctly. Yes. Yeah, and I'll get to use Alpha, I think, with the King's low defense as well. Paper Alpha. Zoom out for this part? Yeah, sure, that doesn't matter to me. You have heard this before. Just a dumb baby idiot who froze the country in time for dumb baby idiot reasons! Your turn. Sounds like there's nothing else for me to add, huh? So all you need to do right now is disappear. No! 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 Disappear! 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 No! You attack the king with all you've got. That's such a difficult fight. You all attacked the king and hit as hard as you could. Mirabelle's attacks bring the king to his knees. No, I can't. I can't disappear. Not yet. Not when I still can't say it. Oh. When I still can't say it. I think that has something to do with the island to the north. I can't remember whose theory it was. I think it was my partner's theory, where the king might be Isabeau, because Isabeau hasn't been able to say their confession to me yet. But I think that it's that the king isn't a part of the party, and they just can't say the island to the north. Maybe that's what that's referring to. Yeah. Mirabelle, that attack of yours. Did it work? The king isn't here anymore! So, we won? We won! Everyone, we did it! He's gone! The king is gone! Huh? Holy crap, that was scary! We did it! We did it! Oh, it was close for a second there. Oh, is it truly over? You're happy to see them happy. We did it, Mirabelle. We did it! Ah! Whoa! Ah! They all scream happily. You remember to join in. Phew. So, what now? Oh. What is it? The people around us. I I can feel them coming back to normal all over Vogard. Really? So then, the head housemaiden. I can feel her. She's okay. She's okay. She's okay. She's just ahead. Come on. We have to tell her that everything's fine now. Come on, let's go. And there she goes. Let's go with her. You lead the way once more. Alright. Last time, when I reached for the light here and saved it, it didn't let me come back to this spot for some reason. Save your progress? Yes. Close your eyes. Or close a single eye. Okay. Loop 25. Official loop 20. Beat the king for the second time. Okay. And I remember this place. I couldn't walk around because... yeah, because Odile doesn't like it. Wow. You put yourself in front of Odile so she doesn't have to see how impossibly high you are. Clouds! So high! Madam, you okay? I'm fine. Siffrin protected me from the worst of it. You stand on your tiptoes. I think it was, God, I'm blanking on the names now. I think it was him last time who blocked Odile from seeing the view. Look at the ground and take my hand, madam. I won't let you fall. Thank you. Come on, everyone! Come on! The head housemaiden is just ahead, come on. Belle, wait up! One step at a time, madam. Let's go. Let's go! Let's go. Let's just check all the pillars, because last time I didn't have the pillar item thing. It's a pillar. It's a pillar. That sure is a pillar. A pillar. It's a pillar, and it's a pillar. I'm probably not going to get any items, because I can't take them back with me anyway. I gotta be careful not to go past the pillars, because that's what causes the dialogue with Odile. Although I didn't check to see if there was anything after the first one. Should I be mean to Odile for a little bit? Eh, sure, why not? Siffrin, I will kill you with my bare hands if you bring us closer. Oh, how high are we? I wanna... Please stop the kid from coming closer to the edge. I'm gonna faint. I'm seriously gonna faint if I see the kid gets any closer to the crabbing edge. She said crab. Come on, guys. All right? You both take steps back to reassure Odile. Thank you. Fear of heights is no joke, huh, madam? Tell me about it. You're too cool. You needed one weakness. Ah! Okay, so there is no extra dialogue. It's literally just, you can't do it. Because I'm holding right now, and it just pushes you back. Sorry, Odile. I just had to see. I had to see the dialogue. You get it. Head housemaiden! Mirabelle. Once more. That's the head housemaiden? She's so tall. She might have 3 heads on you, Isabelle. She's so pretty. Oh, housemaiden, you're okay. The house, and when
Fiend_Vi says, it's not like they still need to stay in formation.
True. Mirabelle, oh dear one. I'm so proud of you. Look at you, the savior of Vogard. You saved the house and the whole country of Vogard. We all owe you a great debt. All of you. You smile. What? Oh, of course. Don't worry, just another day saving a whole country. You know how it is. Oh, I did not think the king would be so strong. When he attacked the house, everyone was counting on me, but there was nothing I could do. Hearing young Mirabelle, who was so shy and reserved, was the one to save all of Vaugarde. You look much more confident in yourself now. I'm so glad I managed to give you some power before the king's curse took over me. Head housemaiden, just so you know, everyone thinks the change god blessed me. Oh? But why would everyone think that? People started saying it, and I couldn't say otherwise. Oh, well, that's a rather silly thing for them to think. I thought we all knew that the change god is a pretty lazy deity. Wow. Isn't that, what, a sacrilegious thing to say? Oh, but it's true. Oh, my dear Mirabelle. Did you think people would lose hope if they thought the change god wasn't the one who blessed you? I'm so sorry. I do not blame you, Mirabelle. You acted in a way that you acted in a way you thought was right. I knew I was right to bless you. But why me? Oh, well, I only had the strength to bless one person, and I was already toast. And you were almost out of the house when the king attacked. So really, you were the only logical choice. That's it? And housemaiden Mirabelle, you have always been the most hard-working housemaiden in the house. Excuse me. 1 second. Always been the most hard-working housemaiden in the house. Always striving to learn new things. You better yourself. Always meeting challenges head-on. Even if you didn't think you'd succeed. You were the only logical choice, yes. But you were also the only right choice. Head housemaiden. No, Euryphae. Thank you. Oh. The head housemaiden boops Mirabelle's nose. You are still so stinking cute, Mirabelle. And you, Mirabelle's companions. Thank you for helping her get this far. You have my gratitude, and the entire country of Vaugarde's. No problem at all, Madam Head Housemaiden. It was an honor. Truly, it was nothing. You smile. Oh. Soon, you'll be able to go back to your normal lives, away from battle and strife. Finally, you'll all be able to go home. If there's anything the House of Dormont can do to thank you, please do not hesitate. But for now, bask in the feeling of a job well done. Here again. Last time you got here, you looped right back to the start after talking to the head housemaiden, didn't you? Is the loop breaking when you talk to her? Does she know why? If you talk to her, will the time loop back again? Well, let's leave, just in case. Can't go back. Worth a shot. Worth a shot. Whoop whoop. We did it. We won, etc. Ugh. Whatever. This was quite a workout. My entire body is screaming. Savior of Vaugarde, huh? That's something to add to my list of accomplishments. But now I can finally go back to traveling. I'd be curious to visit some more Vogardian cities and hear what they have to say after an event like this. It'll be weird to travel alone now, but I'll get used to it again. Or I could go home to Kaboo. She won't tell you, but to do your research? Are you hoping I'll tell you now that our journey is over? Huh. Keep dreaming. Boo. I'll miss you, Siffrin. You're a little strange, but you're a good kid. Maybe try letting down your walls every once in a while, huh? And come to Kaboo anytime. Maybe we'll meet again during your travels. She's smiling at you gently. You force yourself to smile back. Oh? Siffrin, is everything...
I have more pineapple slices in my pocket!
Grab ya! Never mind. Take care of yourself, Siffrin, alright? You nod. Alright, I think that was the distraction last time. So maybe now I can talk to Isabeau? What's wrong?
It's really over, right? Like, for real, for real? It's over? The king is gone.
For real, Bon. For real, Bon. Had to say that one.
So I can go back to Bambouche and see my sister again? She'll be okay? She'll move around?
I'm sure of it. How about this? If she's not moving when you go see her, you can punch me 3 times.
Deal. Wait, that's such a long journey, though. I'm not gonna go find you just so I can punch you if you're wrong. That's dumb.
Just as dumb as your sister not being okay when we just won.
Oh, you're right. Okay, then I'll believe you. Hopefully, I won't have to walk forever just to punch you.
You laugh. Before you forget, though, do you have some snacks left?
Well...
Bonnie looks through their pockets.
Wait, I have some pineapple slices left!
We already saw that, though.
I won't give them to you, I'm super hungry. That way, I'll survive until I eat dinner! See, aren't I smart?
Very smart. But you're smarter. You should make sure to talk to everyone you need to before talking to Isabeau. Alright? Siffrin, I'm not dreaming, am I? We won, didn't we? Are you sure? We really won? We really won, Mira. Oh, thank change. I don't think I can believe it just yet, to be honest.
Fiend_Fi says, I don't remember if I learned about them before, but I just noticed all of Siffrin's scissor attacks have a secondary effect.
Do they?
Fiend_Fi says, I've been playing this game for how long?
I mean, there's so many little details. I don't know how many people worked on this game. I assume, like, it's similar to other indie developers like Undertale and stuff. It was a very small team, but the amount of details, like, this game is so dense with things. It's incredible. We fought the king, and the last attack I dealt did the trick and defeated him, but it's been such a long journey, you know? I can't believe it's over. She's shaking. Breathe with me. Oh, okay. You both breathe slowly, in and out. You make a confused face. Oh, no, I'm just thinking.
You can be so nice, Siffrin.
Are you?
You don't look like you believe it, but it's true. You know, I know we haven't known each other for that long, but I hope you know I really treasure your company. I do. I really, really do. And so, thank you. Thank you for accompanying me on this journey. You smile. I'm sure you're excited to go back to traveling on your own. But don't forget me, okay? Come see me in Dormont anytime. I'd love to hang out. Promise? Sorry, Mirabelle. You might have to hang out for a little bit longer. I wonder why the king didn't smash this change god stuff. Because he was... Aw, look at that. She smiled. I figured she would, because it does the same thing in town. A pillar. That sure is a pillar. Alright, Isabeau. This better work this time.
Sif! We did it! We did it, Sif! We did it! We stopped the king! We can finally go back to our normal lives! Isn't it great?
It is.
Yeah. I said, do you remember what I said? At the clock tower?
You remember.
You wanted to tell me something. Yes, yes. Okay. Sifruni? Siffrin.
Everyone! I'm so glad we managed to win. Can you believe it? I think this calls for a group hug. Group hug! Pass. Of course you'll pass. You and friend never join group hugs. Group hug! Group hug!
Norin Atto says, Mirabelle.
Oh, I'm right there with you. I wanted to finish the scene out before I reacted, but I am so upset. Dang it, Mirabelle! You took this from me! I don't think I can forgive you, Mirabelle. What the hell? Group hug. Sure, but sting for your group hug. Yay! You watch Mirabelle, Isabeau, and Bonnie hug. What did you have to...
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter at all. It wasn't that important. Come on, go talk to everyone. I have some thinking to do. But Sif, I'm glad this is over. I can't wait to go back to my old job, you know? Make sure to say hi when you're near Javante, okay?
You nod.
No! Repeat! No! No!
He doesn't seem to be able to meet your gaze for some reason. No! Talk to me, dang it. I'll keep talking to you. You better talk to me. If I spam it enough times, maybe.
Says, I think I know what Isabeau was going to say.
Yeah, me too. But I need Siffrin to know what Isabeau's gonna say. Dang it. Okay. Well, time for the nightmare to continue, I guess. Traveling one. Are you done talking with your companions? Yes, wonderful, wonderful. I'd like to thank you for accompanying young Mirabelle this far. I'm very grateful. Siffrin, yes? If there's anything I can do to thank you, please don't hesitate to let me know. I know you will go back to your travels soon, but I do hope you'll keep in touch, if
Norin
only
Atto
for young
says,
Mirabelle.
I wonder what Loop has to say.
That's true. Oh, dang it!
It's the same so far. Ah, dang it, I didn't call Loop. I didn't call Loop! No, I keep getting distracted from Isabeau. Alright, let me write it down. Let me write it down in my notebook so I remember afterward. Because I doubt Loop will answer, but I really hope they do. Call Loop after King fight. After King. Okay, that should remind me. I need an almond. Alright. It's the same so far. You should ask her something quickly in case the loops restarts on its own again. Something like, you said something was broken. Broken. What was it? Broken? What do you... Oh. Oh. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Huh? Something's weird. Is she... Oh. Siffrin. I'm so sorry. There's no way we can stop it now. I'm sorry. You'll be going back. Back when everything started. You inhale sharply, almost choking on the smell of burnt sugar around you. Stars, no. No, no, no! She is...
Norin Atto says,
You're not imagining
Groundhog Day.
Good movie. Great movie. But oh my god. You're not imagining it. She's repeating the exact same thing as the first time. Don't just repeat it, say something! I know you thought your quest was over, but it can't be. Something's broken, something's failing, rotting. I can't fix it on my own. But before it all ends, if only I had noticed sooner. I should have seen it, prevented it. No, no, no! She could have answered your question, why? Even though you asked for something different at the start of this conversation. Why is she repeating the exact same thing? Just talk to me. You feel its hug on your stomach. It's my fault that you have to suffer like this. I just hope that one day you might learn to forgive me. I think it said forgive me. I don't know. I don't know. The head housemaiden said the exact same thing. Time looped again. You're back here. She really repeated the same exact thing, huh? Usually when you react differently, everyone reacts differently as well, but it was like you weren't here. Why? The king spoke of something called timecraft. It might be time to find out more.
Common Bruno says, reality starts again, time passing and meaning getting lost in the branches, long discussions become mindless nods, and eventually, the act starts again.
Yeah, this is rough. Oh my god.
_Phi says, hi Bruno. Common Bruno says, hello.
You should ask the Dormont librarian, see if they know something. Okay. Well, let's see what loop we're on. You reach towards the light, close your single eye.
Common Bruno says, oh, the TDS works better now, I see.
Yes, it should work a lot better.
Common Bruno says, it's rapid firing.
Yes. It's the same people who made the last one. They're making upgrades to it. Right before the stream started, I was in a bit of a panic trying to get it working because I had found out like 10 minutes beforehand, and the old TTS had a message that was saying like, we're gonna stop this from working entirely on the 1st, so change it now. So I was just kind of in a rush to do that. Save. Yes. Alright. Loop 26. Okay. Let's update the text. All right, we're on loop. Officially 21. Number 26. Okay. Memory 21. Officially 26, I should say. Okay. This is awful. What was that weird loading screen at the bottom right? Sifrin! You're up! Here again.
Common Bruno says, very nice, it's a small change in the code which makes it so much better. I'd love to make something similar if I knew how to make a Twitch chat connection work. Common Bruno says, that she is hard.
Yes, oh yeah, and if you're typing and send a message while TTS is talking, it won't skip over your message anymore. It will put them in a queue, which is really, really good. I'm very happy about that. So I'm, like, because before I would have to, like turn and read along with TTS. But now I can just kind of just play the game and talk to you while I'm also just looking at the game, which is really, really nice. Hey Mira, have you thought of doing a sleepover tonight? Oh, I was actually thinking about it. Alright, absolutely. Let everyone know.
Common Bruno says,
Talk to you
quality
later.
of life changes are the best changes.
Absolutely, 100% I agree. You tell Mirabelle about the carrot method so she can learn that one skill. Wait, how did you know about and wink? Okay. Alright, you watch her go. So, let's see what I have for side quests right now. Final chapter of the book, chapter 87 is my current one. Let's see if that was the last one. You know, the end of the world is fine and all, but I only have one regret. I won't be able to know what happens to Lord Joseph Andre in the
Common
final
Bruno
issue.
says, BTW, what does 21 mean? I understand loop 26, but what's 21?
21 is the amount of loops that I remember. So that's like, those are the ones that I'm counting the loop number, like the official number, and the amount of loops I've actually been on separately, so I don't lose track. So far, I have 5 loops that I have no idea what happened. The Cursing of Chateau Castle.
Common Bruno says, oh I see, that's cool.
I want to see how many I forget by the end. I'm very curious, because I have no idea how many acts this game has. I thought it was going to be 3, but now I can see this game just tricking me into being like 50 or something crazy. This game loves to play tricks. I didn't even know it was a looping game. I didn't see any trailer. I've seen the trailer now. If I'd watched the trailer before, I would have figured it out, but I didn't know when I first started playing. I just died to a boulder, and suddenly I was in a looping game, and I didn't know. Did he manage to protect his castle up to the very end? Did he finally find his friend Pierre Jacques Ernest? Did he finally find more about himself? Oh, I'll never know. The last one you've seen is the final issue 87? That's it! Okay, 87 is the correct one. I'm gonna circle that. Then, no! I hit a button! Circle it! Alright, that was in the pottery room. Okay. Just in case I need to go and get it again. Oh, please tell me what happens in this. Yeah, I figured this would happen, because I didn't read it. I just talked about it with the friends for a little bit. Please, you have to tell me. Oh, you didn't read it. You awkwardly smile. I will never forgive you for this emotional journey you've just given me. That's fair. Time to go back and read it. I would love to see it in the next loop. Like, I get there and I read it, and then I come back to town and tell them about it. It's like, I remember and I still don't forgive you. Now to go fishing. I need to go fishing every single time. I noticed that my spouse has like a fishing achievement or memory for some reason, and I don't know how to get it, because I feel like I've fished every single loop, but I never got like the fishing memory. I am fishing. You look like someone who would like fishing. Would you like to fish for a little bit? Yes. I guess I've never said maybe later. Maybe that's just how you get it. Somehow, even though you probably won't catch anything, fishing calms you down. You feel at peace.
Fiend_Fi says, this guy's fishy.
That one got me. Do I catch it? Do I? Please. Once again, you didn't catch anything. But you're fine with it. You feel like you got the chance to put your thoughts in order. You got the memory of fishing! Oh my gosh! You'll always remember this. When equipped, the memory of fishing gives you +2 to attack for every time you've gone fishing. At the cost of attack speed, though. That's garbage. What? No! Can't have everything Stardust. Can't have everything Stardust. I didn't realize that was Loop saying that. That's such a... like, attack speed is so much better. Unless I'm going to guaranteed one-shot everything, that's not worth it. Hold on a second. Equipment. How many times have I actually gone fishing? Because I haven't always looped back to town. Memory of fishing. You've gone fishing, but -20 attack speed. Attack 5 times? That's it? Really? Huh. But the -20 attack speed seems consistent, at least. So at some point, that will become way more worth it. Alright. Well, I'm not going to do that just yet. And hold on a second. +5 HP. I don't really need that now that I'm not fighting the king. Victory is meaningless, but it still feels good. Did it always say that? Did it always say that? That's crazy. Memory of defeat. Still a long way to go. Kaboom. Paranoia also starts with a P. You like looking inside barrels. This castle's full of keys. Okay, so all the others still say the same stuff. But I feel like this one changed. Huh. Let's give Memory of Victory. Alright, but I didn't finish the final chapter of the book quest yet, so I still have to go back and do that. Bonnie's 3 favorite foods. Rice, samosas, and potentially a potato with no cheese. I have that in parentheses for some reason, but I don't know why.
Fiend_Fi says, memory of fishing is actually the best one I have access to since I'm stuck in Act 2. It has a cap of +80 and I maxed it out for level grinding.
Oh my gosh! I mean, that's one way to do it. Man, that's dedication. So you've looped 40 times back to town. With the banana peel, I suppose that would be really, really easy to do, now that I think about it. But still, that's at least, like, 20 minutes of just fishing. If not more. I don't know how long it takes to do it each time. But it has a cap. That's interesting. I didn't realize that it would. And why not 99 or something else? Why 80? Hello? Ah, aren't you one of the saviors traveling with Mirabelle? Yeah. You got the bright flower. You put the flower in your pocket along with your souvenirs.
says, hey, I needed those loops anyway. I gotta get to 1,000 after all.
That's true. What is the fastest, I guess, place to grind for loops, I wonder? Probably right before the king, because the tiers are right there. It's fine. Alright, so I got a flower. Let's see here. I'm gonna keep the flower for now and see what that does. Hey, big-headed one. Who gives me something from this group? I think somebody does. Are you a wizard? Why can't I skip past this?
I don't know. Probably gonna go through them all and find the nearest tier.
I would have... Habit? Yeah, you're too weird to be a wizard. The kid turns away and ignores you. Oh, that's cute. I like that one. Sky-loving kid. The kid still dances as she looks at you curiously. You look so weird. Are you from up in the sky? How did you know? Yes! I knew it. It's weird that I can't skip these kids. If you're from the sky, then I'm going to give this back to you, a 4-pointed leaf. You put the leaf in your pocket along with your souvenirs. It fell from the sky, but I'm giving it back. Thank you for this gift. Let me grab all the items. I'm pretty sure there's one in here as well. That's the part of the bomb. Open phrase. This one was just change. Say change aloud? Yes. A letter laying on the barrel. The long thingy thing is inside. Yep, all the things. Gotta make the bomb. Was there anything else? I don't think you give me anything. There was an item in here, which I didn't find the first time I looked at it, which is really weird. Alright. I don't remember if there's anything else. Talk to the librarian about, Timecraft. Welcome to the library. Well, our selection is kind of lacking. All the good books are in the house. But the house is, well, closed until further notice. Are you... anything about Timecraft?
Norin Atto says, now that I think about it, you haven't used a bomb on the king yet.
I have. I used it once. On the time that I beat the king, I used the bomb on him. It didn't do as much damage as I thought it would, but it got him down pretty low.
Norin Atto says, KK.
Yeah. That was a while ago. I think that was like the 5th stream I did this game for. I think and I think we're on the 8th now. I'm not numbering them because that tends to be, like, it tends to make it so people don't click on it and watch it, at least on YouTube.
Fiend_Fi says, I always use the bomb to instantly sweep the tiers.
To sweep the tiers? I didn't know you could do that. Interesting. I'll have to do that next time when the king summons the tiers. Or does the king summon the tiers at the beginning of the fight? I'm pretty sure he doesn't, but I don't know. It's like I just fought the king, but I wasn't really paying attention that much to what was going on. I was so focused on keeping my team alive. Timecraft? Like, specifically? I'm not sure. You should look through books about craft, though. We have one here, but it might not talk about Timecraft much.
Says, I think he summons the tiers at about 2/3 health.
Okay, yeah. So that would have been on, like, the second dialogue box that he does. I wonder, where could you find Craftonomy books? Craftonomy. The librarian notices your confusion. Oh, the study of craft in general is Craftonomy. I don't think the librarians here or in the house carry any. Maybe you should look elsewhere. Also, why am I thinking about candles right now? Must be nothing. Oh, that's a nice hint. I do remember where the Craftonomy book is, but that is a good hint if somebody forgot. Someplace other than the libraries. Maybe someone's dorm room in the house. Yes, thank you. They're really spelling it out for me. Alright, and I'll check the book here just in case. The bookcase is filled with books about craft. What is craft? Crafting for dummies. Creative craft, how to use paper craft type effectively. Scissor type and me. Just because you're a rock type doesn't mean you can destroy walls, and many more. Pick up what is crafting for dummies. Yes? You pick up the book and open it up to random pages. Protection craft, creative craft, piercing craft, or commonly known as rock, paper, scissors, are 3 branches of common craft able to be used by most people. Okay. None of this, blah, blah, blah. You flip through the book. Using craft in battle, blah, blah, blah. You flip through the book. Other types of craft include body craft, time craft. There we go. You flip through the book. What are you doing, Siffrin? Time craft. You shouldn't be able to craft time. There's a piece of paper taped to the page with a tiny face drawn on it. The tiny face is an upside-down smiling face saying, ha 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 ha, funny joke. Timecraft not being achievable was the theory for a long time, but the king is able to freeze people in time, isn't he? And what makes you loop in time could be considered timecraft too. So there's nothing new there. Okay. Alright, let's go talk to Loop. I don't think there's any more items that I can pick up. Unless I'm finally... The baker! Right, I gotta... there was a thing. Odil's thing. Let's see here. Hey, wanna buy something? You show your only silver coin. With one of those, you can get, a third of a pastry. But... I can't skip it. Weird. But aren't you one of the saviors? Traveling with little Mirabelle. Don't worry about a thing, then. I can get you anything on the house. What? Why am I not able to talk about, what was it called? Family Tale. Yeah, the baker has it. Has the book. I'm pretty sure. He's supposed to. Sure, but...
Fiend_Fi says, you're probably not gonna choose it again since you don't wanna die, but when you choose pineapple, Bonnie says it's one of their favorite foods.
Yes. Yeah, I already got that. Or, wait. No, I don't have that. What? I have rice samosas and potato no cheese for the samosas. That's what it was. Okay. So that's the third favorite food. Got it. I misunderstood why I put the parentheses there. It was potato, no cheese, specifically for the samosas. Sure, but I'm actually known for my delicious buttery croissants. No, you frown. Incredible. Incredible. I've never seen anyone give a look of disdain when offered a croissant. You never know. Maybe the croissant will stop you from looping, Siffrin. Take the croissant. One pain au chocolat. Coming right up. You got the pain au chocolat. You don't even think about keeping it for later and devour the pain au chocolat in 2 bites. You're still hungry. Good luck tomorrow. What? Where's the family tale? What the... My little girl, I don't usually let her in here. Too many dangerous things. But she says it's her dream to work with me in the Bolangri, can't say that word. Bolangri, and she might not be able to. Good luck tomorrow. Tell me about the thing. What are you doing? It must be the little girl that has it then? I could have sworn it was these people that had it though.
Fiend_Fi says, Boulangari.
Boulangari. Thank you. Welcome. I'm helping Papa today. What? Why am I not able to talk about the family tale? Maybe I need to talk to Odile first?
Norin Atto says, actually, that's not quite right, Boulangari.
So it's a J sound. Boulangerie.
Norin Atto says, that's even worse.
Odile is here looking at what the shop has to offer. Odile? Oh, Siffrin. You look rested.
Norin Atto says, put it through Google Translate for French.
Will do. But first I want to figure out this thing.
That's how I'd pronounce it too. I didn't think TTS would disagree with me.
TTS is not great for pronouncing things correctly for some reason. Like, during the last stream, I said, give me a sec, my microphone isn't working right now. So, but, or rather, the TTS took that and spelt it out SEK. But then somebody was like, oh, this is the original OG or whatever for something. I can't remember the context for it. But it instead of spelling out OG, it pronounced it OG. It's really weird on how it chooses to pronounce things. You look well rested. Glad to see this laid back on a day before the end of the world. Anyway, how can I help you? Tell me about what? What do you mean? I did all the things correctly. Why am I not able to do anything with the family tale? Nothing. That's a little frustrating. Because I got the family tale info. Let's go to the statue before I forget. I might as well. You approach the Change God statue.
_Vi says,
new blessing.
Ask if you can help her.
That's right. Oh, right. You touched the I just skimmed through it and saw that they were all grayed out and there was nothing new. You touch the statue you like the most. You close your eyes. You breathe in and out. Crouching down, you whisper to the statue and ask for speed. Weird that these aren't grayed out anymore. Although last time I prayed for speed, it didn't even give me the speed throughout the entire run of the house. I even went back and tried it again, it still didn't work, so this probably just doesn't work anymore, starting at the third act or something. Your hand still on the statue, you whisper speed, speed, speed. You want you and your allies to be fast enough to attack first. It's what you
Fiend
want.
_Vi says, it's because they're the new and improved ones.
The enemies? So I am going faster, the enemies are just stronger. You actually feel a little faster. You do some side steps, and can tell they come easier than usual. You and your allies' attack speed got boosted.
Fiend _Vi says, the buffs by the Change God statue.
It's because they're new and improved ones? The buffs are definitely not improving. The speed was slower than normal during my last run-through of the house. So I assume it's weaker, actually. You nod at the statue and turn back. Because, like, before I would be able to outpace just about every enemy except for a select few with that increase. But going through the house, even when I was fighting with first floor enemies on the first floor...
_Vi says, are you sure it's not because you changed your equipment?
My equipment is faster. My equipment is actually faster than it was before. Where is it? I think who was it? I think it's Odile? Memory of First Strike. Odile is merciless. Attack speed up. I don't know if anybody else has anything that would speed them up or slow them down, but generally everybody's attack speed should be faster. It's hard. Earrings. Boosts attack speed. Yeah, even Isabeau's thing increases it. Boosts attack speed. Like, everything is increasing attack speed. I prioritize that over everything. I don't know why I was going slower, if it's supposed to be an increase. Memory of butt kicking. Will revive a KO'd ally once per battle. That's never come up. Like, the only person that died in the last run-through was Mirabelle herself. Lovely moving cure. Shining Life. Mirabelle can learn the skill. I think I'd prefer Shining Life. I'm pretty sure it's the revive a KO'd enemy. Or a KO'd ally. Lovely moving cure is also pretty good. Especially since enemies on later floors are now attacking on the earlier ones. So maybe this will come in handy a bit more. Yeah, and everybody's back down to level 45. I mean, what do I have? Lowers attack speed. Yep, that might do it. I never even noticed that one. But even with that, I was still outpacing most enemies. So I don't understand. Weird. Oh, right, I have to find a wood carving kit. I didn't write that down. Wood carving. My pen is dying. No! No! Give me ink! Alright, there. Wood carver. Alright, there we go. What was I doing? Oh, right, I also talked, or I think I found your desk at some point in the house. Maybe now I can finally, finally get you and Mirabelle to interact. Big hat and possibly warm-looking cloak. You must be one of the people traveling with Mirabelle. Yeah. Talking to people is hard, you get it. You don't think she managed to talk to Mirabelle last time. Mirabelle would have mentioned it. You should go tell Mirabelle yourself. Okay, so I gotta talk to Mirabelle about it. Give me 1 second. So, I think I found out about that last time. Hi, Siffrin. Do you need anything? Questions? You have a fan. I do? You nod and point to the stylish woman's house. I don't know whose house that is. A stylish lady? You describe the stylish lady as best you can. I'm sorry to tell you this, but stylish ladies aren't very rare in Vaugarde. And I see a lot of people during classes. I'm not smart enough to remember everyone I see. Well, maybe eventually you'll find a way to jog your memory. I guess you just can't get them to interact. But no, you have to be able to, because whenever Luke mentions anything about the side quests, that is, like, when you ask them about it, like, they mention it. So it has to be a thing. How do you get these two to interact? I am so frustrated by that one. Like, I've done everything I can. I've talked to both of them. I've talked to Loop about it. I've gone to the classroom and interacted with all their desks. I have no idea what to do with that. What was I doing? Oh, right, Odile's quest. Let's ask, Odile about if I can help with them with anything. I think it was up here? Yeah, this one. Odile. What is it, Siffrin? Anything happened lately? Can I help you with anything? Do you need help with anything? Are you this bored, Siffrin? Odile seems to realize you're genuinely asking. Oh, well. I'm looking for a certain type of book. A type of book, not a specific book? Not a specific book. It's a type of book called a family tale. Have you heard of those? Oh, I've heard the Boulangerie. Boulangerie has one of those. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong. One of the... What? What? Huh? Really? She doesn't seem to know how to react. You look at her, repeat the same words over and over. Siffrin, will you come with me? To ask them if I can borrow it. It might take some time. So make sure you have time to help me. I have time now. Thank you. Let's go then. You and Odile are now hanging out. You should head to the Boulangerie. Oh, that's great. I didn't realize I could just pick up my party members after doing their quests. That's really cool. Can I take her to Loop? Can I take her to Loop?
Fiend_Fi says, oh, in the same loop you have to tell Mirabelle she has a fan and interact with the classmate's desk.
I did. I guess not in the same loop, because in order for me to get to the class desk and then back to town, I have to die and start a new loop. But, like, and leaving the House of Change also starts a new loop, because I have to, like, is it even possible to do that? Because I mentioned the fan to her every time I'm in town, and then I go into the House of Change and I interact with the desk. And I did that last time, but that didn't do anything. That didn't change anything. It's weird, I don't know. The favorite tree, huh? Quite an interesting my god, I can't speak. Quite an interesting tradition, isn't it? You shrug. Oh, come on! No! I wanted somebody to realize I'm looping! No! Can I call Loop from here, I wonder? Craft. Call Loop. No, you need to talk to them in person. Aw. Let's see here. The woman is daydreaming, singing softly under her breath. Please don't make us talk to everyone in Dormont, Siffrin. Please. I like that one. Oh, that's really funny. Alright, fine, let's go to the baker. Hey there. Hello. We've heard you may have a family tale. A family tale? Of a family called Paparazzi? Paparazzi. I don't know how to pronounce that either. If you'd be okay with it, I'd like to borrow it for a little bit. Oh, the one I borrowed for my girl before the house froze. I'm not a very good writer, so I figured reading another one would give me some inspiration for stories to tell my little girl. Do you have it still? I do not. What? Do you know Antoine?
Fiend_Fi says, go read their notebook this loop and I'll try to figure it out.
Go read the notebook this loop? I'll try, but I don't know what to do. I'll read it again. It's just in the classroom. I think that's on floor 1 or 2. I think it's floor 2. Maybe he lives at the east of town in the house with no flowers.
Fiend_Fi
Ask if
says,
he could borrow it.
2.
2, thank you. So if I interact with both on the same loop, that means that I need to interact with them first in town and then go into the house and do it. It's possible that I looped at some point in my last journey through the house and just forgot about it in real life. They knew the Paperus family, you see. I couldn't really refuse. The Paperus family died only a few years back, after all. Well, that sucks. Do you know if he still has it now? I don't see why they wouldn't. I have a sudden bad feeling about this. The house to the east of the village with no flowers, huh? Looks like we should go pay them a visit. Alright, no flowers east of the village. Let's see here. No flowers. This one doesn't have flowers. This one does. Alright. Unless there's flowers behind this tree. You? Beautiful one. Oh, hello. Antoine, is it? That sure is me. And you're, I cannot speak. And you're two of the saviors, aren't you? Thank you for all you're doing. Best of luck for tomorrow. Thank you. We had a favor to ask. Could we borrow the family tale you possess? For an hour, maybe. Oh, the paper's family tale. I know this means a lot to you, so... Oh no, that's not the problem. I'd be happy to lend it to you. But, well... I think one of the kids next door stole it from me. What? What? Oh, I'm not saying they're bad kids. They're very nice kids. Very nice. They just, well... You know, the 3 kids outside? A few weeks ago, they passed by to help me cook some things, and, well... The book is gone now. So... Sounds like we should talk to those kids. Well, thanks. Here. We'll get that book, Odile. Let's just go, alright? There's no need to go in here right now, is there? I just wanted to see if they had any extra dialogue for us. Oh well, I missed out on it. Shy Kid. Start with you. Kids. The middle kid with the small hat looks at you from their rock throne. Adults? What do you want? Siffrin, you handle this. Why you? Why me? You're closer to being a kid than I am. Good luck. Okay. Do you know about family tales? Oh my god, which one of you stole a family tale? That feels a little aggressive. Do you know about family tales? Yeah. What kind of adult doesn't know about family tales? Are you stupid? Mammon, you can't ask adults if they're stupid. These people have names? Why do we just call them blank adult or blank person? Or blank kid? Can't I? Look at him. They're short. And their hair looks unbrushed. And they look like they haven't slept in weeks.
Norin Addo says, Brat 1, Brat 2, Brat 3.
Well, not all of them are brats.
Fiend _5
Skyliving Kid is
says,
good.
because Siffrin doesn't know their names and doesn't bother asking.
Well, Siffrin knows their names now. Why doesn't it update their names in the little text box? And that hat definitely looks stupid, not cool. Siffrin, the kid is destroying you. Do something. On principle, you don't get into fights with kids. What to say? Anyway, do you know about the Paparis family tale? Ah! Manon, I think he's asking about... Shut up. I got this. The middle kid looks at you as disdainfully as they can. Which is a lot. What if we do? We'd like to borrow it. Trade. A trade! A trade! We have something you don't. Knowledge. Offer us something in exchange. I have a silver coin. I have a flower. I have a pun. Let's show it the pun. A pun? It better be the best pun I've ever heard. How do you keep a wizard in suspense? Kid leans a little bit towards you, interested. I don't know. How? I'll tell you tomorrow. What? That's not the deal. Tell me no. The kid's eyes grow wide, speechless.
Fiend _5 says, this isn't exactly a pun.
It is. I mean, it's a play on words. Manon. The wizard-looking adult. He said... They said you're a wizard, Manon! Wow! I know you just said it because it's part of the joke.
And I know it's not a real wizard because wizards aren't real. But I felt something just now. I'll do whatever you ask.
We only need the book.
Oh yeah! Okay, so
Manon doesn't have the book anymore. Oh. What?
Listen, Charlene was being really annoying about wanting it, so I gave it to her so she'd stop crying, okay?
Who's Charlene?
Charlene Choquette. The Belanger's daughter.
The what?
You can't help but laugh. She was there for the conversation. Why didn't she say anything?
Dang it.
Look at the old lady's face.
Siffrin, you jump. We are going. You nod rapidly and follow.
Bye, adults. Let's play again soon.
Alright. So now I know 3 of the people's names. Theoretically, if the game bothered to write them in the text boxes. I swear, if it asks me later, like, hey, do you remember everybody's names? I'm gonna be upset. Small Belanger. Hi. Hello.
What?
Hey. Please do not scare my daughter, madam. You get in front of Odile and smile at the girl. Hi. Hi. We've heard you got a cool book.
A book? Oh, yes, from Manon. Manon is so nice. She gave me the book with the nice stories. Dad was reading it now. It's mine and now it's mine, and I can read it all by myself.
But it's boring. I want another book, Papa. Wait, which book are you talking about, Charlene?
This one?
She shows you all a book with Peppery's family tale written across it. I'm so sorry. It's fine. You got the Peppery's family tale. Finally. You both find a nice silent place to talk. Ooh. What's this? Huh.
Fiend_Fi says, Odile is so done.
Can you blame her? She's about to go off and save the world tomorrow, and before she does that, she has to deal with this. I cannot believe this took this long. But, finally. Odile looks at the closed family tale intently. Aren't you going to read it? They said I could keep it until I have to leave Dormont. So I have time, but... She's still looking at it. The family tale book you spent so much time trying to find. It seems important to her, but why? Is it related to your research? Sorry, what? The book, is it related to your research? Well, I suppose I've kept it secret long enough. Don't tell Isabeau, alright? That's really funny. So as a reward for helping her with her quest, that's really sweet. There is no research. I'm not researching anything. Huh? Sorry for not saying anything. Isabeau said I must be researching something since I was traveling here in Vaugarde. And it felt easier to not say anything. So then why did I leave Kaboo? Travel for years. All to find myself in Vaugarde. If not for some intellectual pursuit. Well, I'm actually here in Vaugarde to find out more about myself. I suppose it's not very apparent to you, but my mother was Vaugardian. Yeah, I get that. I'm half Pacific Islander and half French, but I don't look Pacific Islander at all. Oh? I've lived my whole life in Kaboo. My father was Kaboon, and my mother Vogardian. I have no idea how they met. He never told me. But all I know is that she never wanted a child. She left very early in my childhood. Oh, man. That's rough. And I never saw her again. Good riddance, if you ask me. Yeah, like, she was a bad person, but, like, that it sucks that you had to deal with not growing up without one of your parents around. But she left and didn't leave anything behind. No pictures, no letter, no family history. But what does it matter, right? My father was a good man, and Kaboo was my home. I used to think I didn't need to know about my history, about Vaugarde. But still, a part of me was curious. And one day, a few years ago, a Vaugardian merchant showed me her wares. And this book that she wouldn't let go of. A book of tales written by her whole family. A family tale. And she explained family tales to me. Generations of Vaugardian parents writing stories for their children, and writing them down in a book. So you'd end up with stories written by an entire lineage. And she was explaining the way the book was written. The rules of this particular way of telling stories. How friendly families shared their stories with each other. And how it had been done for generations. How it brought her closer to her family, her ancestors, her culture. And while she was explaining all this to me, she suddenly stopped. And I was surprised to find out she stopped because I was crying. Oh, Odile. I didn't even realize it. Because I wanted this. This connection that she had to a history that was also supposed to be mine. But it was stolen from me because my mother left. And I'd never have to have a link to this culture, ever. Unless I went there. Same. Honestly, same. Oh my god. That's rough. That's really rough. Like, I relate to this on a weird level, because, like I just said, I'm half Pacific Islander. I've never met that parent before. My father was born and raised in Guam. My parents met while they were both in the Navy. Things didn't work out, and I never met that parent before. I have no memories of them. And I don't know anything about Guam culture at all. But I think I've dealt with it a little differently, in the sense that, like, I just don't have an interest in that part of the family. When I got married, I said I would change my last name, from what I currently have to my partner's last name. I haven't yet, just because I've gone traveling quite a bit. I like to frequent cruises, and it was a lot easier to travel with my current passport rather than try and get a new one rushed in before I started traveling. But I've stopped traveling for a little while now, so now I'm just trying to find the time outside of work and editing and things to just go down to, like, the City Hall Center and get it changed. I think that's where you go to get that done. I'm not really sure. So this is why. So I traveled to Vaugarde. And, well, the king took over shortly after I arrived, which did make things more difficult. But during my travels with you all, I got to know many Vaugardians, and see many Vaugardian cities. Oh, and that's why Odile had already researched everything about Vaugarde, but still asks about Vaugardian perspectives on it. That's so cool! I love it! I got to learn more about the country, its culture, its faith, its people. And I look, and I learn, and... This is the country my mother came from. It's half of me, but still. Even now that I'm here in Vaugarde, I feel no connection to it whatsoever. I don't recognize myself here. Isn't that strange? Not really.
Fiend_Fi says, another detail I just noticed was that despite both being scissor type, Siffrin and Mirabelle's basic attacks have different animations and sound effects.
Yes. Yes, I didn't fully, cognitively notice that, but that does sound familiar. Half of me should be from here, isn't it? That's, nature versus nurture. I think that the culture that you grow up with is your culture. And, you can't really say that you have a culture based off of, your lineage. That's a little off. That's why when people immigrate to different places, there's, a culture shock between different generations of that family. Like the parents who grew up and moved away from wherever they were before. And the kids who go to public school and learn the culture that way. It's a totally different thing. Shouldn't I see something of myself here? In the place that my mother came from? Shouldn't it be like looking in a mirror? Like a revelation? Shouldn't I see how Vaugardian people act, how they think, and be able to say, ah, so this is why I'm like this. Oh, Odile, no! She's looking for belonging in a different culture. That's... I feel like Odile is very much coded to be on the spectrum a little bit. And maybe she felt a little alienated even at home. But no, Odile, you're great. And you don't need to be like anybody else. So this is why I'm like this. Shouldn't I be able to call this place mine? But I can't. And it feels awful, like my roots have been cut off without my consent. Like my mother stole it from me. Like I really don't belong anywhere. But this is why I'm here still. To know as much as I can about this country. And in the meantime, find out if it'll make me find out more about myself. And I did find out more about myself during this journey, so I'm glad. It is an interesting question, is it not? How much do you carry on of your country, of a culture that should have been yours, but wasn't? It may not seem so to you, but to Kabbu, my features are foreign. Just small things. My hair being slightly too thick, my brows too thin. Enough for me to look different here. I am other. So, what about Vaugardians? Would they see me as one of theirs? Would I find myself in them? After coming here, I found out that no, of course not. Why would I? I've never been here before this journey. But at the same time, I am not the only one who is other. In fact, Vaugarde is filled with people who also come from other lands. Vaugarde welcomes people from all over the world, after all. I'm putting weird emphasis on the wrong words. I'm reading it too quickly. I need to, slow down a bit and just read it in my head first. So even if I did not find someone like me, I have found Vaugarde to be full of people that are similar to me. And I am very grateful for that. Odile is half Vaugardian. You never knew. She traveled halfway across the world to find out more about herself, trying to see if she'd find herself in a country she has no memory of. What about you, Siffrin? Are you finding out more about yourself in Vaugarde? Huh? What do you mean? Well, you didn't grow up in Vogard either, right? Do you have roots here? Or were you just passing through? Huh. My apologies. Forget I asked. I didn't say anything. You are so easy to read, Siffrin. Everybody reads your facial expressions and are just like, oh, I've hit a nerve. I shouldn't have asked that. Siffrin! Open up to your friends! I didn't say anything. You didn't need to. Your face said it all. Just because I'm telling you personal facts about myself doesn't mean you need to tell me anything in return. It was wrong of me to ask. We can forget about it. She goes back to looking at the Family Tales cover. She'd probably be fine leaving it here, just bearing her story to you and nothing else, but you... I don't remember much about where I'm from. Siffrin. Odile turns to look at you. Huh? Were you too small when you left? Or was it because there was nothing worth remembering? Everything was worth remembering. Neither. But I can relate to you. Trying to find pieces of yourself wherever you can. Trying to find where you belong. Trying to find how your roots might have shaped you. Which parts of you created and which parts already were. You nod. But you know you're not the only But you know you're not only made of where you're from, right? If that was the case, everyone in Kaboo would be the exact same, and everyone in Vogard would be the exact same. Where you're from matters, yes, but it's not the only thing that makes you, you. That's what I realized during this journey, Siffrin. I'm Kaboon, and Vogardian, in ways I do and don't realize. And I'm also myself. One might say that's more important than being Kaboon and Vogardian, wouldn't you agree? I do. Yeah, that's interesting. I feel so much lighter now. Because you found a family tale? Yes. And also because we talked, Siffrin. Oh. Huh? Thank you for listening to me, Siffrin. You blush and nod. Oh, that's... You look emotionally exhausted, Odile. Now get out of here. Yep. I have a family tale to read before we all meet for our sleepover. We'll talk later. Go have fun. Odile smiles at you mischievously. You got a memory of Secret Quest. You'll always remember this. When equipped, Memory of Secret Quest boosts all of your researcher's stats by 30? Whoa! It beat me to the whoa. That's the next line. Cool. Your researcher also learned the skill Craft Break Alpha. What? Craft Break Alpha is amazingly strong. When used, it makes an enemy weaker to all craft types for a few turns. It's so strong you'll only be able to use it when you and your researcher have had this exact conversation. It's so strong you'll only be able to use it when you and your researcher have had... So I have to redo this every time. in order for it to, whenever I come back to the town, at least, in order for me to get it back. So if you loop, okay, yeah. So if you loop back to Dormont, you'll have to talk to her all over again. Remember that, okay? You get up and leave, waving goodbye. Where are we now that I think about it? That was probably my favorite scene so far. That was amazing. I love that. I really gotta finish everybody else's quest lines now. But that means that I am done with Odile's Find the Family Tale book quest. So let me just cross that out so it's not distracting me. But I finished a quest! I finished a quest! I did it! Okay. Isabeau, help everybody else. Bonnie, find the 3 favorite foods. Final chapter of the Book of the Chateau book thing. Call Loop after beating the king. I just want to try and see what that does. Mirabelle, papers, look in the room. Oh, that's right. Mirabelle had that thing with the what was it? With the matchmaker thing? I don't know what that was all about, but there were papers in her room talking about that. Let's see if Mirabelle has anything to say about that. Mirabelle is here sitting on a bench and looking at papers. Hi, Siffrin. Do you need anything? Questions. You have a fan? Nope. Flower for you. So which one will you choose? Why is this grayed out? What is this? Have I seen this before? Anything weird happen? How are you feeling? Where? So which one will you choose? Sorry? You point at her pile of papers. What? This is definitely new. Why was that grayed out? What? Was it just a bug, or was it, like, something weird with the game? I can't tell when bugs are happening or when like, the loops are just messing with my brain. What? How? What do you know? Answer me. She has her hand on her rapier. What? Oh, please don't kill me. You're choosing someone for something, right? It seems important. Maybe I can help? I suppose you must have more experience than I do. Alright. I would like your help if you'll give it. Experience? Sure. Thank you, Siffrin. Sorry for attacking you. But, this might take some time, so, make sure you have time. Oh my god, another... Okay. I am excited.
_Fi says, I guess it's technically the same dialogue option. I do agree it should treat it as a new thing though. Minor thing.
I almost skipped past it. I almost skipped right past it. Like, that's dangerous. That's scary. Okay. I have time now. Yeah, I have time now. Oh, okay. Okay, how to do this? Sit down next to me, maybe. You sit down. Mirabelle looks at you without saying a word. She looks worried. Maybe you should take the lead. So, what are those papers, really? Oh, bonding proposals? Bonding? Like, when you promise to stay with someone forever? You have multiple pages just listing names? What? Wait, are they all asking you? Or are these people you want to ask? What is the context? 1 second, let me grab my water. It's down by the thing. I haven't been drinking my water this whole time. I'm surprised my throat isn't as sore as it usually is. Is Mirabelle looking for a partner? No, wait, that's not exactly it. Please stop looking at me. It's more like, dating?
Dating profiles. I'm not thinking about being bonded just yet. Dating? You didn't think Mirabelle cared about that. Really, Siffrin? She reads romance books constantly. What are you talking about? You're still confused. Alright, well, before this all started with the king, I decided I wanted to, try to date someone. And so I asked a dating company, and they gave me a bunch of folders of people that I could meet, and that I could date. But I haven't gone through it yet. So I figured I could at least get that done today. And look through all of them and make a list of people I could see myself dating. And I suppose I need help. I'm choosing someone I could spend the rest of my life with. So I'd appreciate another pair of eyes. Or, just the one eye. As long as it's not my two eyes looking at this. And also, I need a distraction from tomorrow, very badly. So I figured I'd replace my anxiety about our possible defeat with, this. Oh. Choosing someone to date is a little out of your comfort zone.
says, now girls arrow AF.
I could see it. Definitely. She definitely, likes romance as a concept, just not... I haven't seen her do anything that would be considered romantic with anybody else. But I guess it's only the party and we're all friends here. So it's hard to say. Oh, but there was also that thing where Isabeau and Odile were talking about how you could fall in love with somebody that you hate or dislike. And Mirabelle was like, no, you can't, that's not a real thing, is it? So she's clearly inexperienced in feeling a romantic connection. Whether she's Arrow or Demi or whatever is still up in the air, but I could definitely see that interpretation. But you think you can try and find someone who would fit Mirabelle? Maybe. Let's have a look then. Alright. I have a few profiles right here. She removes an immense folder out from her dress pocket. Was she carrying it with her throughout the entire journey? Here's a few of them. So, you can go first. And tell me what you think. And I'll go after. Well, tell me what you think about him. She knows the file of she shows the file of a strong, buff-looking man. Is that Mirabelle's type? He looks nice. Meh. We have one of those at home. We have one of those. That's great. I like that one. What? Do you mean, Isabelle? Ew, you're right. Oh, I thought... Is that worth an ew? Either way, sounds like masculine people aren't her type. Probably. Maybe she would like someone more feminine. Do you have someone more feminine looking? She looks through her files. How about her? She shows the profile of a gentle-looking lady. She looks like you. They look nice or shrug options don't seem as fun as the bottom ones. She looks like you. Ew, you're right. Is that worth an ew? Oh, are we just going through the whole party? Through, like, NPC clones. So, well, not into feminine people either, apparently. What kind of person are you into, then? Oh, I don't have a type. I like all kinds of people equally. But if you had to choose... someone
nice? You nod. And someone pretty. You nod. Okay, I can definitely see the arrow. Now it's like, it feels like she's just saying things that she expects other people to find attractive, right? Without actually feeling those way towards those types of people. And someone who likes me. You don't nod. Mira. No, wait! Let me think a bit more. I want someone who... She thinks for an awfully long time. Well, what about you then? What kind of person are you into, Siffrin? Well, you think about how to answer this for an awfully long time, but then catch yourself. Wait, are you just going to copy my answers? That's amazing. She's there. If they're not setting this up for her to be a romantic, then I don't know what this is anymore. No! Okay, fine. You got me, Siffrin. I'm not interested in that dating stuff. Oh, that makes sense. But then why? So then why worry about it? You know, Siffrin, the change belief is very, very important to me. It's all around changing with a capital C. Bettering yourself, becoming a better, different person. Different isn't always better, Mirabelle. Come on. I feel like she's very misguided here. And one of the ways to change is to try new things, you know? No. That's part of the reason the house offers so many different classes. And so I'm trying new things. And some are fun and fulfilling and easy, but you can't just go and only try new easy things, can you? Sometimes I have to try scary new things. Not romance. Romance should never be scary. Oh my goodness. Like, that's a comfort... Like, that's... Interpersonal relationships shouldn't come off that way. Like, there are... People get scared at the concept of asking somebody out that they like, but that's something totally different. Oh my goodness. Oh... Mirabelle, you're giving me anxiety. Things that make me uncomfortable. The things that I don't want to do at all. Things she doesn't want to do. Like dating. Yes, like dating. But, you know, romantic love is one of the biggest ways to change. It's supposed to change you, to bring you new experiences, and so I have to do it, right? To be a good housemaiden, I have to do it. I have to date. I have to love someone in a romantic way. I have to do things with them. No. That even when you have a romantic relationship, you don't have to do things with them. Like my partner is ace and is completely uncomfortable with physical intimacy, so we just don't do that. Like, that is completely valid. Like, she's very misguided. I have to bond with them, I have to sleep with them, I have to have children. That's... With them, I have to love them in this very specific way. And... I am so uncomfortable with her thinking this. I hate it. It's awful. And you don't want to. And I don't want to. I don't want to do it, Siffrin. Not at all. Dating, the idea of being in a romantic relationship, of being with someone like that, I hate thinking about it. I hate the idea of it. I really, really do. The idea of it alone is just awful for me to think about. I can't love someone like that in the way I should love them, in the way I should love them. It never happened, and I don't think it ever will. And I need this to change, don't I? No! No, you do not! Oh, stars, this is heavy. You're not sure what to say. Maybe, well, why do you need to change? Because I have to, Siffrin! I'm a housemaiden. And I love it. I love helping people, getting to know them. I love learning new things. I love it all, but I have to change in that way too. I wish I could just not do it, not be with someone that way. But Siffrin, there is such a pressure to force us to do that. And not only that, there's such an intense pressure to force us to change. We have yearly festivals all around showing yourself as a new person. For crab's sake! Most housemaidens have completely changed at least once, and I haven't. Ysabeau isn't even a housemaiden, and he's changed. And I haven't. And I don't want to change. I'm happy with who I am. I'm comfortable with who I am. This is crazy. Oh my, I was not expecting, like, the religion to be an antagonistic force at all. Like, this is, like, not to name names, but, like, there are religions in the real world that people feel, like, pigeonholes them into a very specific way of living, and this is crazy! And people don't want to be that way! Don't do it, Mirabelle! I'm comfortable with the idea of not being with anyone. I'm comfortable with the idea of staying the same forever. But we have to change and bring new things into our lives, and change clothes and hairstyles and even part of our personalities to appeal to a deity that I don't know if they understand that sometimes. I just like to stay the same. Or maybe they do. Maybe that's why they haven't. And now, I have a list of people that I could meet so that I can fall in love with them, which I can't do. And do things with them which I will never, ever want to do. Also, I can change. And it makes me feel like a mistake. That I must be broken for not being able to want these things. Because everyone else can. Mirabelle, no! Oh, look at their face. I just looked up at the silhouettes, at the little pixel arts. They're so sad. Oh, no. No, this is honestly awful to read. We gotta get to the lesson part already. I need things to be okay for her. Oh, I don't know about the romantic part, but I don't want to do things with people either. I figured as much with Siffrin too. I was getting that vibe. Huh? Why not? It's weird, right? Yes. Mirabelle takes hold of your hands. You jump a little, but she doesn't notice. Yeah, it's just weird. And gross. It's awful. I don't want it at all. Oh, Siffrin, you mean it? You really mean it? You understand? Yeah, of course. What a relief. To have someone who understands this, at least. Like I just said before, my partner is very, very ace, super uncomfortable with physical intimacy. I personally don't feel that way, but, like, even I understand to an extent, like, being in an uncomfortable situation where you don't want to do something, like, that's universal, I think. I'm very happy I recommended this game to my partner. I think they're really gonna like it when they get to this scene, if they haven't already. I haven't been watching them play for a little while, so I don't know where they're at anymore. I'll have to ask them and see, without giving away spoilers. But it doesn't fix anything. I need to change. And dating, it's part of it, so... Mirabelle sighs. Siffrin, I know you don't follow the change belief, but do you have something like this? Something that brings you joy and community and faith, but some other parts you don't know how to follow. Some other parts you don't know what to do with. Some other parts just bring you grief. Something that brings you both joy and grief. You think about the stars. It's more complicated than that for me, but... more complicated than a religion forcing you into a hole that you do not fit in. That... like, they both... like, I don't know Siffrin's whole backstory yet, but, like, that's super deep. That's really deep. I don't know how much more complicated you can get than being in a religion that kind of enforces romantic and sexual relationships when you are Arrow Ace. Like, that's a lot. That's her life. That is her entire world. Yeah, I have something like that. So you do, too? How? How do you deal with it, then? You don't. I just try to not think about things that bother me in general. Siffrin, no. Avoidance? Huh? That feels... a little too cowardly for me. Ouch. I mean... I'm sorry, I didn't mean it to say... You laugh. You know she didn't mean it that way. Of course not. You didn't know Mirabelle held those feelings towards the change belief. She always seemed so passionate about it. But the belief she loves so much is also the same belief that forces her into a box she doesn't want to be in. Why doesn't she leave it behind, then? That is a form of change, just saying. You suppose it's not that simple. Exactly. Like, that's her whole community.
Fiend_Fi says, true.
This is such a... I was not prepared for this to be such a heavy episode. This is amazing. I'm loving this story so much. Oh, it's so good. I don't know anything about your belief, but... you could always game the system, right? You gonna say what I just said? Game the system? Change things by deciding not to change. Okay. Not exactly what I said, but kinda close. If everyone changes in that way, then you'll change by not changing in that way. There's more than one way to become a better person, right? That is very depressing to think about. Not what Siffrin is saying. If she's the first person to change, to not change in that way, that sucks. That's awful to think about. Because there's no way she's the first Arrow Ace person in the entire religion. It seems to be a continent-wide thing, like almost mandatory, like state sanctioned religion. Or I shouldn't say that just based off of this town, but like it feels that way. Oh boy, this is heavy. There's more than one way to become a better person, right? Changing? By deciding not to change? Siffrin, that's not how it works. But no one else needs to know. Change myself. By deciding not to change. Sounds challenging and fun to me. Right now you mean it. What does that mean, right now you mean it? What, are you not gonna mean it in the next couple loops or something? It does. It does sound challenging and fun. Oh, look, it's so adorable! Mirabelle smiles at you brightly. You smile back. Thank you, Siffrin. Thank you for talking with me. Now, what do I get as a reward for just barreling through this cutscene? Oh my goodness. What are my rewards for all this? Shut up, I'm not crying. Oh, look at the time. You probably had other things to do, didn't you? Don't let me keep you. I need to be alone for a little bit. I have a lot to think about. I'll see you later, okay? You got a memory of faith. You'll always remember this. When equipped, Memory of Faith boosts all of your housemaiden stats by 30! Whoa! Your housemaiden also learned the skill Holy Care Shield. Holy Care Shield is amazingly strong. When used, it creates a shield that makes everyone invulnerable to attacks for 1 turn? What? It's so strong you'll only be able to use it when you and your housemaiden have had this exact conversation. So, if you loop back to Dormont, you'll have to talk to her all over again. Remember that, okay? You nod to Mirabelle. You wave goodbye. Holy cow. Hang out with Mirabelle achievement. Oh, she's not at the bench anymore. I assume that Odile also isn't in the shop anymore, yeah. Let's go talk to Bon Bon, see if I can't get the thing. Like, I have 2 out of 3 favorite foods, but I might just need the dialogue box for the final one. Bonnie is here looking morosely at the fields. Excuse me. Got the hiccups all of a sudden. Hey, friend. What do you want? Clock tower, sleepover, worrying about tomorrow. Anything weird happened lately? Can I help you with anything? Can I help you with anything? Help me? But I don't want your help. I don't want you to help me with anything! You don't? I don't! You're stupid and you don't know me. So I don't want you to help me. I don't know you. You really don't. Not even a little bit. You don't even know my 3 favorite foods, stupid. Okay. I do. Yeah, I do know. Take that. Huh? You love? Oh, okay. So I know rice is one of them, but I thought samosas was the other one. Or I guess these are the three things that they chose when they were rice. Yeah, that's true, but... And? Oh, no, I have to choose between... Okay, I understand. I thought I had to go through each of those specific three individually. Pineapples. And the last one is... samosas. I'm glad I wrote it down, oh my god. I'm gonna write down pineapples too, just in case I forget! My memory is bad, but it's perfect if I write it down. Fine. Pineapple. Okay, there we go. But which samosas? Yeah, I bet you don't even know that. Which samosas are my favorites, stupid?
Fiend_Fi says, see friend coded.
Exactly. I have an awful memory. It's honestly scary sometimes because I'll be like talking with my partner sometimes and they'll be like, "Oh, did you remember this?" And I will literally, like, them mentioning it doesn't even bring back the previous conversation we had about it, and they'll have to, like, explain it to me again. It's awful. Which one was it? Potatoes, not cheese. Without cheese with potatoes? Yeah, that's... Yeah! That's all my favorite foods! Success! If you remembered them all, you do pay attention to me. No, that's stupid. Of course you do. Oh, man. Now I feel bad because I definitely wasn't before I got this question. Or else you wouldn't have... There's something you can help me with. Can you come with me? If you have time? I have time now. Yeah! Okay, another one. Oh, I'm so happy. Okay. Okay. Then come on. Bonnie brought you outside of Dormont. You can see some weak sadnesses roaming around in the distance. Ugh. Friend, You said I could ask for anything, yeah? Not exactly what you said, but who's gonna say no to the kid? Sure, whatever you want. Okay, well, I need you to teach me how to fight. Oh. I know Deal's gonna say I can help you all in battle tomorrow, but it'll be from far away, right? I wanna help. To actually help. And for that, I need to learn how to fight. So you're gonna help me. Let's go! Bonnie ran away. Ugh. Bonnie, be careful. Towards the sadness. You run towards Bonnie as fast as you can. Look! I'm not scared! Come on! Battle start. I'm not scared. I can do this! Okay, but you're fighting a paper type and you're a rock type, Bon. I don't know how high level this is compared to you, but this is dangerous. You don't have type advantage. Oh, don't like that. Bonnie, without thinking about it, you strike. You breathe in and out. 150 experience received. You can't help but yell. Be more careful, Bonnie!
I'm sorry. You look at Bonnie closely. Miraculously, they don't seem hurt. Bonnie is trembling. I shouldn't have yelled. Breathe with me. You breathe slowly. In and out. And make sure Bonnie breathes with you. You need to calm down too. Slowly, they stop shaking. That didn't go super well. It did not, no. It's your fault! You weren't there! You weren't there to help me and tell me what to do! You frown. I'm sorry. I can teach you, but don't go on ahead on your own. Okay. I'm sorry. I'll listen. Tell me how to fight. I want to learn. You look around. There's another sadness in the distance. You put your index finger in front of your mouth to tell Bonnie to stay silent and point towards the sadness. Bonnie looks over and nods. You jump in. Were we supposed to be in that image? I don't know, that was weird. Okay. Ready? Yeah. Yes. What do I do? You smile. Teaching time. You tell Bonnie to look at the sadness. At the sadness's hands. That's a scissor sign, right? So, that means they're vulnerable to rockcraft! Yeah, I know rockcraft. So I can hit them, right? You nod. Okay. Here I go. You take an attacking stance. Bonnie follows suit. Good job. Bonnie! I did it! Friend! You clap. You breathe in and out. 150 experience received. Yeah! You defeated the sadness. You breathe in, or you breathe out. I'm so used to the breathe in and out thing. Bonnie is looking up at you. You look back. Hey, Fryn. Why aren't we allowed to touch you? What? Dio and Za and Belle said we're not allowed to touch you because it makes you jump, and because they said so. It's true that you jump, but I was wondering why, because it means we can't high-five or anything. Why? None of them are touching you? Siffrin, we know this already. On purpose? Because it makes you jump? For such a simple reason? Well, yeah, they respect your boundaries, Siffrin. Although, like, you never told them not to. Like, they're reading your body language. Or at least, Isabeau is. Definitely. Probably, Mirabelle as well. I can't imagine Odile being able to do that. I don't mind being touched or hugged. I'm just not used to it. You're not used to it? Oh! Maybe it's because you're not ready for it when it happens. That's how it... that's how it is with Neil. No? Okay, I was worried that was just a typo. No? My sister! Oh, okay. Odile is what... Deal is what they nickname Odile. I'm losing my brain. My sister. Her name's Petronil. I don't know how to pronounce the E when it has the little symbol above it. I'm just gonna go with Petronil for now. Petronil. But it's dumb, so I call her Nil. She doesn't like it when people touch her, and she's not ready for it. Neil's really cool and tough, but she gets scared easy, I think. One day I touched her shoulder, and she didn't know I was there, and she screamed really loud. Like, "Ah!" But then she said I shouldn't do it again, because she's scared. Because when she's scared, she said her scared brain takes over, and she said she might suplex me without meaning to. Which sounds really cool, but she said she doesn't want to suplex me, because she doesn't want to hurt me. She did suplex one dude who scared her once, though. I really want to meet their sister now. That sounds awesome. So, I'm not allowed to touch her if she doesn't know I'm there. So I always try to walk real loud, so she hears me coming. Is that why you yell everything you say? Or I guess you don't, and maybe that's just the way I read your lines. Well, no, everything you say ends with an exclamation mark. That's why my shoes are so big, see? Bonnie points at their boots. You nod.
Norinato says, Bonnie seems to be filled with a lot of anger.
Yeah, but like, they're 10 and their whole family, or their village got frozen in time, right? Like, that's gotta be rough. I really feel bad for the kid. They're basically, like, in a foreign land, trying to save the world so that they can go back to their status quo. You know, like, that's really bad. They're basically a war zone immigrant. I don't want to talk about my sister anymore. You don't often talk about her. She's frozen in time, and she's not here, so I don't want to talk about her. She says talking behind people's backs is bad.
_Vi says, average day in Pokemon.
Average day in Pokemon. I need to play more Pokemon games. I've only ever played Pokemon Sword and Pokemon... the other one for the Switch. My brain's not working right. I think I've mentioned it on stream before. And also, talking about her hurts and makes me sad. I want Nil to be here. I should have helped her when... Why aren't you used to being touched? Did your family not hug you when you were a kid? You flinch. Can't remember. Oh. But maybe that's why. Oh, poor Siffrin. Got brain damage. I'm just not used to it, and it takes me off guard, I think. Oh, okay. So, if you can see me, and if I tell you I'm gonna touch you, it's fine? It's not fine, but... sure? Siffrin. Huh? Okay. I'll remember that. So, then... Bonnie jumps up and down, making sure you watch them do it. I'm going to touch you now! Suddenly, Bonnie pokes you hard in the stomach. Ow! You saw me and I told you, so it's fine! I guess so. Okay, let's go. Let's fight one more sadness. I can do one more! You spot a sadness in the distance and attack. A rock type. Okay, I can do this! Watch me, friend! You smile and join Bonnie. You and the sadness exchange blows. You strike. I imagine, oh, shoot, I thought I was gonna step in front and only take damage. This is different from usual. You're not used to fighting outside anymore. The ground is uneven and there's rocks and branches to worry about. I don't like that dialogue. Oop.
What just happened? You tripped on a branch. Freaking me out, game.
Friend!
The sadness saw you fall and is running towards you to attack.
No! Not this time!
Yo, Bonnie. You breathe in and out. 150 experience received.
Friend! Friend, are you okay?
Bonnie is shaking. I'm okay, Bonbon. I just tripped.
Really? You promise?
You nod.
Okay. You haven't called me Bonbon in forever. Only Zaw calls me that now.
Oops. Bonnie.
No, I didn't mean... You promise you're okay?
You nod.
Okay. Sorry. I got scared. It's just... It reminded me of before, that's all.
Before?
Yeah. You remember, right? It was a while back. When you protected me from that other sadness, you know?
What sadness do they mean? You can't remember. Which one?
Which one? The one that got your eyes, stupid!
Oh. Oh, little sprite's crying! No!
Ah! Oh, Crab, you stupid crabbing! See, I told you! I knew it! You're so crabbing stupid! You didn't even remember it? You think it doesn't matter? You keep getting hurt because of me, and you don't care! You can't see from one eye because of me, and you think it doesn't crabbing matter?
That's right. You forgot. It was after you all met Bonnie, before they started barely speaking to you anymore. They weren't careful, and a sadness was about to hurt them. They're so small. No one else was close enough to do anything. You're the fastest. So you ran and got in front of them, and...
Why did you do it, friend? Why did you do it? Why did you protect me? I don't understand. You could have stayed put. I could have taken care of it. I was fine. But no, friend thinks they're better than everyone else. And you tried to protect me like a stupid, crabbing idiot. And you got hurt because of me. Because of me, you can't see from one eye. You have a big scar. And you bump into things all the time. And you don't have any sense of fashion. And you're bad at math. And you trip all the time. And you can't see. Because of me. Because of me.
Oh no. They seem really upset, but it's not that big of a deal, though.
But it is! It really is! You got hurt because of me, and I don't like it. I don't want it to have happened. You should have stood there and let me be hurt. Or you should have gotten hurt good enough to loop.
But you would have died.
It doesn't matter. If I died, it would have been fine.
It would never have been fine. I could never have let that sadness hit you. I know you don't like it when we say you're a child, but you are. And as adults, it's our responsibility to make sure you are safe. Did you want us to go to your sister and tell her, sorry, we didn't jump to save them, and they're gone now? You'll always be more important than any of us. No matter what, we'll always make sure you'll live. And I'll always pick you over a blinding, stupid eye. But, Rin, I don't want you to be hurt. I don't want you to be hurt. You can reassure them all you want. Say you're sorry. Promise you'll never do it again. But you would do it again. Again and again and again. If it had happened now, while you're stuck in a time loop, you'd jump in to protect them every single time. You would protect them all, every time. Because what's the alternative? Try to find a way to save them without being hurt? But what if you failed? What if you couldn't do it, and they did get hurt instead? What if they died because you tried to get a better ending? Can't take that chance. You would do it again, the exact same way, for as long as needed. I'm stronger now, Bonnie. I can protect you, and make sure I don't get hurt either. You promise? You promise you won't get hurt again? I promise. You super promise? Super promise. You super duper promise? Super duper allalooper promise. Okay. Okay! As long as you promise, it's fine. And anyway, I protected you just now, right? If it wasn't for me, you'd have been hurt. So you can protect me, and I can protect you. And we can protect everyone, too. Yeah? Yeah. You see me, right? I'm gonna touch you now. Yeah, it's so cute. Oh, my little heart, it's melting. Which is very unfortunate because roses biologically shouldn't have hearts. It hurts. Oh. Bonnie runs into your side. They hug you tightly. You freeze until you remember what to do. That face! Oh, it's so cute! Slowly, you hug them back. Oh, it's so cute! I love it! See? You do know how to hug. Looks like I do, yeah. You got a memory of training. You'll always remember this. When memory of training is equipped, your kid will never miss when attacking. Your kid also learned the skill Billion Blows technique. They'll be able to hit the enemy harder during battle. It's so strong you'll only be able to use it when you and your kid have this exact conversation. I do like that they're calling Bonnie Siffrin's kid. That's really cute. So if you loop back to Dormont, you'll have to talk to them all over again. Remember that, okay? Okay. Let's go back to Dormont. I gotta show everyone how cool I am now. You nod. You both head back to Dormont. Oh my gosh, story-heavy episode for this stream. Oh my goodness. Let me cross off Bonnie's quest so I know that, so it doesn't distract me in my list of quests. Odile is done. Mirabelle I haven't crossed out yet. Store clerk. Why do I have that crossed out on here? I don't even remember. It doesn't matter. It's crossed out, so I'm sure it's fine. So, what do I have left? Isabeau, and I've helped the other 3, so I should be able to talk to Isabeau now. Oh, I'm excited for Isabeau's. Maybe I'll finally get the... Isabeau needs to tell me what the... I hope that it happens with their cutscene. I really, really do. Final chapter of the book. I finished, sort of, but I need to actually read the book and figure out what it says. I need to call the loop after I fight the king, and I need to find a wood carver so that I can remember a song that I hum while I sharpen my knife so I can keep the key knife. And I don't know anything about this game. I'm hoping that I'm right about this. Once I have the key knife, I'll be able to stab doors open to, like, skip having to pick up all the keys every time. If I'm right about that, I swear I'm not looking ahead in this game. It's just a theory right now. Don't tell me if it's true either. I wanna be surprised. Alright, let's see here. What was I doing? Isabeau! 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 Sit. Isabeau! Isabeau! Alright. Let's finish out Isabeau's quest, and then I'll talk to Loop. Isabeau's here, probably pondering what favor to ask the tree. Isa! Sif! Woke up on the wrong side of the bed? I get it. Anyway, I was just looking at the favor tree. Isn't this tree cool? Cute joke. Yeah, it is. Glad you agree. One could say it's a pretty, tremendous tree. Yeah. Yes! You both laugh. Laughing uproariously, he raises his hand towards your shoulder. You get it now. This is him. Trying to touch you.
Fiend_Fi says, heads up, you won't get to talk to Loop if you go with him right now.
Like at all? Loop vanishes? His hand is in the air and goes closer. Don't answer that question, but like... Alright, I'll talk to Loop first, and then I'll talk to Isabeau.
Fiend_Fi says, this Loop.
This Loop. Okay. Oh, I assume it'll... Okay. So, the fact that I need to go through everyone else's thing before I can talk to Isabeau means that it probably brings me straight to the ending cutscene, if that's the case. His hand abruptly stops above your shoulder and goes back to his side. Huh. That was funny. I'm gonna go soon, so you can do your thing with the tree, but do you want to talk before I go? Hey, I finished helping everyone out. Flower for you? Nope. I'm gonna keep the flower and give it to, somebody else. Let's see if Loop can take the flower, and if not, maybe I'll bring it to the king and see how that reacts. Okay. I'll be going now. I'll see you at the clock tower later. Alright. Hey, Stardust. How can I help on this wonderful new loop? Alright, let's talk about something. Sure. What do you want to talk about? Are you jealous of my allies? What? Where is that coming from? I don't know. I just act weird every time I talk about them. Or you just act weird every time I talk about them. Like what? Like I'm your partner waiting at home, and when I finally get to talk to you, all you can talk about is the fun you're having with other people? Forget I said that. Okay. That was a terrible, awful metaphor. Shut your mouth. I'm really not jealous, okay? Not of your party, anyway. Okay. That... Every time I talk to Loop, it gives me more questions than answers. What should I do next? I had a question about something. Questions... Mirabelle's statue? Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. At the end, Isabeau. Odile seems suspicious of me. Bonnie was looking at a book. Mira has a fan. Do you know how to fix a knife? Alright, so I already know about the knife. I already know about Mira's fan. I've listened to this dialogue like 3 or 4 times now. I don't know what to do with it. There's this book. There's this book fan. I already know what to do with that. I just need to get the ending of the book. Bonnie was looking at a book. I already found out what book it was. Yes. They were looking at a book about burial rituals because you all talked about what you'd all do if you died. No wonder the kid was upset about it. Pretty stupid of you adults to talk about that stuff where they could hear you. No wonder the kid hates you. And... will you do something about it? Talk to your kid about it after, maybe? You should. Questions? Odile seems suspicious of me. Oh, whoops. I accidentally clicked something. 1 second. Okay. Is that so? That researcher of yours is pretty perceptive. Better not act weird or interact with stuff that makes you act weird too often in one loop. Or do. What does it matter? She won't be able to figure anything out anyway. Figuring out you're looping in time just because you're acting weird would be quite an achievement. Questions? I interacted with literally every single object in the last loop through the house. So, and she still didn't figure anything out, so I assume you have to interact with specific things that I either don't have access to yet, or I interact with things in a certain order. The end, Isabeau. The thing he said he'd tell you at the end of your journey. He mentioned he wants to tell you something. When you go and sleep at the clock tower. That's probably it. But someone interrupting him just as he was about to tell you. How unfortunate. If only there was a way to make sure he wouldn't be interrupted. Maybe you'd finally get to hear what he has to say. And it keeps happening, too. Questions? Mirabelle's statue. Oh, the Change God statue where you get the key knife. I didn't know your housemaiden made it. Explains why it looks so bad. It's true, sadly. I don't know much about the change belief. But maybe if you looked at a bunch of statues in the house, you might learn something about them. I've looked at every single one of them. I assume I just need to, be prompted to look at them now, though. I didn't have the prompting to do it before, so I didn't pay enough attention to them. Questions? Alright, I think that's everything new. How do you know how to fix a knife? Still trying to sharpen that key knife, huh? Using the sharpening stone you found on floor 1 didn't do the trick? But when you tried, your party said you were doing it differently than you usually do. What do they mean? They said you usually mumble something when you sharpen your dagger or carve wood. They might remember how you usually do things if they saw wood carving tools, wouldn't they? I wonder where you could find some. Alright, I think that's all of it. Here as a fan. I'm not gonna listen to that one again. I'll worry about that one later. Actually, nah. What should I do next? You're doing so many different things. What do you need help with? Help everyone find more about the king, find more about the loops. Find more about the king. About the king. What should I do now? I need a refresher. Nothing, actually. So you talk to the king. Seems like he's using some type of craft called Timecraft to freeze people in time, huh? Timecraft. I don't know much about it myself. But, as always, if you need information about something, you should read a book. Maybe ask the librarian in Dormont. She might know something about the king. I need a refresher. A refresher? Sure. The king is frozen almost— okay, yeah. Why was that not grayed out, but I could still skip past it? Weird. Nothing, actually. So the game on some level knew that I'd seen that dialogue before, but it didn't recognize it. Alright. Find more about the loops. About the loops. None of these are new. Help everyone. Which one, Stardust? I just need help in general. Okay, well, at this point you should try and see if anyone needs your help. Nothing more to it than that. Let me know if you need help on how to help a specific one. Well, I already did all that, so I'm going to not do that again. Oh, wait, I thought I already... Any other questions? No. What do you need? No, nothing. I had a question. Okay, yeah, no, nothing. See you later, Stardust. They gently wave you goodbye. You give them a nod and walk away. Until next time, Loop. Outro noises, Loop. Let me save here. Just in case I crash and I need to redo a bunch of stuff. Alright, let's see here. I think he goes up here, if I remember correctly. Heck yeah! Isabeau!
Norin Atto says, I think Loop might be jealous because they're kind of stuck where they are. They can't go adventuring.
There's nothing saying that they can't go adventuring. I assume they're choosing to do that. Isabeau is here looking towards the house. Maybe they're just not a fighter and they wish they could be, similar to Bon Bon. Hi again, Sif. What's up? What? Hey, I finished helping everyone out. Why is this one grayed out? Huh? Oh, that's cool. I did see you running around with everyone earlier. It looked like fun. Oh, that's right. You didn't ask him if he needed any help this loop.
Norin Atto says, but how would Siffrin find them if they moved around?
With a cell phone. Or hand phone, I suppose. Well, so do you need help with anything? Help? Oh, yes. I do need help with something, now that I'm thinking about it. I assume that the help I'll give to Isabeau will be something about clothes. Is that what you were doing today? Helping everyone out? I didn't know. I kept the best one for last. Oh, Sif. I'm glad. I was just thinking I wanted to hang out with you today, since I saw you running around with everyone. But you didn't talk to me much today, so I was, worried you didn't want to. It doesn't matter. I'm glad I thought about what we could do today, then. Are you ready now? We'll probably have to go to the clock tower immediately after we're done, so I don't think you'll have time to do anything in the village after. So I want to make sure you did everything you needed to. hang out with Isabeau now? Trying to think. Is there anything else I can grab from town before I do this? I don't think so. There's not a lot of items to grab. I could always do the tutorial kid thing and just beat him up real quick and grab a bunch of items, but I rarely use items anyway, so it doesn't matter. I think I'm good to go now. Okay. Well, follow me, Sif. Sifferoony. Siffrin. You follow Isabeau around for a while, going through Dormont, then the forest, until... a field. There's nothing around. What could he possibly need? So, what do you need me to do? Huh? Oh, lay down with me. You lay down. And then, look up. You look up. Whoa, I like this art. This is amazing. Stars, 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 all around you. You inhale sharply. You know, when you asked me if I needed help earlier, I wasn't sure what to say. I don't really need help with anything. And I did all I needed to prepare for tomorrow and stuff. But I saw you run around and help everyone today, and that seemed kind of fun. And so I thought, Sif's making sure to help everyone today, but I just want to hang out with him. And so, that's it. That's all I want to do today. Let's just hang out. Oh. Oh. Why stars? Oh, so you know how you say the word when you're annoyed or something bad happens? I don't know what language it is, but I always thought it was like a swear word. Like crab. And I looked in a few books, but I couldn't find the word anywhere, and I got really curious. And one day I heard someone else say it. So I asked them, and they said it means stars. So I'm speaking a different language when I say it? And I noticed you know stuff about the sky. You talked about planets once, and the sun, like you really knew what you were talking about. And sometimes when we sleep outside, you'd spend most of the night looking at the night sky. And I thought that that was interesting, because I never thought about what's up there before. But, so I thought maybe, like, you'd like to see the stars together? Or in general? Oh no, was I wrong? Was it really more of an actual swear word like crab, where you don't actually like stars, and stars are bad and gross? Did I step in it? Oh, did I mess it up? No, you didn't step in it. Oh, phew. I got scared. Anyway, I've heard some people can see stuff in the stars sometimes, like pictures. They're called, something. Constellations. Constellations! Yes, that. Do you know some? You look up at the stars. You don't recognize any of them. No, I don't know any. Huh. You're saying I didn't step in it, but... Sif. Change the subject. No, you're fine. Tell me something. Something? Something about you. Oh, okay. Well, okay. You know I'm from Javante, right? I've lived there my whole life. It's a nice big city. More than one house, too. way bigger than Dormont. Big enough that you don't know the life story of every person you see. Anyway, you might think it's surprising. I don't know. But when I was Bonnie's age, I was like the smartest smarty pants around. Not like slightly smart or anything, but like the nerdiest kid you can imagine. Why is that hard to believe? Like, Isabeau comes off as, like, with big himbo energy, but, like, he's very clever. Huh? You have trouble imagining Isabeau as anything other than a boisterous man he is. Like, really imagine it. Big glasses, super neat braids. Always knows the answer to any question the teacher has. Always getting perfect grades. Always too shy and focused on grades to even know how to make a friend on the playground. That was me. And, I didn't really like myself. 'Cause, like, I was smart, but I really hated being shy. Being alone. Not even able to ask a classmate for a pen because I was so paralyzed by fear. And I was ready to spend the rest of my life like this. One day, after years of living like this, I really looked at myself. And the way I was, the way I existed in this world. I looked at that kid in the mirror, and I thought, is this it? Is this really who I want to be? Couldn't I just be someone else? Someone that can make friends, someone people could love, someone I could love. Oh, Isabeau. Someone I wouldn't feel ashamed of being. Couldn't I just change? And that's one of the things people go to the house for, you know? To learn things, to train, to do bodycraft on yourself. To change. And you can stay for a bit and come back changed, and no one would ever say a thing. They just accept the new person you've become. So I went to one of Javante's houses and threw myself into it, trying to be the coolest, strongest, most dependable person around. Lifting weights, training my voice to be deeper, louder, crafting my own body to be cooler, stronger. Looking at myself in the mirror every morning and yelling, "I'm the coolest!" Change is destruction, you know? To bring about change, you need to know you might hurt people. Might hurt yourself, even. So you always have to be careful, and think about whether the destruction you bring about is worth it. I decided it was. So the person I was before, I made them disappear. Killed them with my bare hands. Hell yeah, Isabeau. Make sure they'd never, ever come back. So I could live. Oh, it sounds so bad when I say it like that. No, Isabeau, that's great! What are you talking about? Dude, you're awesome. The kid I was before is still in there. I just grew around them to protect them. Building an armor until it becomes the real thing. So I could become someone strong, someone outgoing, someone comforting to be around. I feel like this is very, what's the word? Relatable. I feel like when you're younger, most kids are kind of awkward and shy, and at a certain point you just kind of fake it. Fake confidence until it just happens one day. Or at least in my own experience, that's how my childhood was like. I'm getting distracted. Someone comforting to be around. Someone I would have liked to know before. Meh. It doesn't matter that much. I'm here, is what I mean. And I love myself so much more now than I did before. That's awesome! I love that message. Yes! But even the person I am now is a work in progress. I want to change still. I became a big and strong and dependable, happy-go-lucky dude, because that's who I needed to be. But lately, I've been feeling like I need to let down the airhead facade a bit. Act less stupid, that sort of stuff. It doesn't feel great when people think I'm stupid, just because I act a certain way. For the record, I have never thought of these bows as stupid. They are himbo. Like, that is like a trope that they fulfill. But, like, they have never done anything outright dumb. They've always been intelligent and witty and clever. Like, that's just who they are. So I might change again soon, and become someone slightly new. That sounds cool, right? Oh, we never knew. Isabeau wanted to change to become someone else, and he did it. He must have worked for so long to make his wish come true. And I know for a fact that me and my partner both agree on this, that Isabeau is, like, whether their character actually is or not, their story is very similar to transitioning. I could easily see them being trans, though. That would not shock me. I might change to be a mix between jock and nerd. Balancing it all, you know? So you'll change into a jerd? So you'll change into a knock? I imagine these are identical. I am surprised they gave me this choice. More like a jerd. Ah, I got it wrong. Sounds better, doesn't it? Better mouthfeel. They both sound bad, Isa. No, don't say that. You can be a smart jock, or a buff nerd. I like buff nerd better. Oh. You think I'm buff? You quickly look away from him. Anyway, after we beat the king tomorrow and go our separate ways, I'll just change into someone else. Someone who can be both strong and smart. Both at once. What a concept. Doesn't that sound like someone cool? Doesn't that feel like someone you wouldn't feel ashamed of knowing? Is that what he thinks? Isa. Yeah, Sif? I have never felt ashamed of knowing you. Not even a little bit. Not for a moment. You're gonna make me blush, Sif. And, well... you know I feel the same, right? You're like maybe the coolest person I know. You know that, right? And I really like spending time with you. Is this happening? My face is in like a permanent smile right now. When we hang out, I always discover new things, like cool theater stuff, or even just something new about you. And I like how you always have a pun ready for any situation. How you breathe in this specific way sometimes, and I wish I could breathe with you to make you feel better. And I like the way your face looks when you eat your favorite foods. And I want to know more about you. Talk with you more. Laugh with you more, and... I And I... Oh, you can't look away from him. Say it! Say it! Whoa, is that a shooting star? God! What? Stupid shooting star! No! No! Okay, it's okay. It's okay. We're good. We're all fine. Dang it. Hey, look up. Isn't it cool? You look away from him and look up at the starry sky. There's no shooting star, but you don't mind. I do! I mind! Go back to that scene! Bonnie's now's not the time. Aha! See, I told you they'd be here. Oh, look at that! You heard Isa mumble to himself about it earlier, more like. Hi, Siffrin. Hi, Isabelle. We figured you'd be here. Can we join you? Everyone is here! Good to see you, everyone. Such a beautiful night. Was it your idea to come here, Isabelle? It was! Under the stars, huh? How romantic. Very well done, Isabelle. Somebody gets it! What? No, it wasn't romantic at all. Just a pals outing. Buddy hangout. I, of course, would bring any of you here. Uh-huh. I brought our food. So we can eat here! A nightly picnic. Oh, I can smell samosas. Yummy. Yeah, I made a lot. Friend, take one. Take two, even. You deserve it. Siffrin sure worked hard today, didn't they? Thank you for your help earlier. You jump. Yes, thank you, Siffrin. You've been a great help today. Friend taught me how to fight. I'll be able to help you tomorrow. Oh, I'm looking forward to it, Bonnie. Zah, did Friend help you today, too? You freeze. Did you? Of course Sif helped me today. Isabelle is looking at you, smiling brightly. Thank you for spending time with me, Sif. Oh. You hide your face beneath the rim of your hat. How wonderful. Thank you. Oh, great helper. Here, have another samosa. And have some pita bread. Pita and bread. Pate and bread. I don't know what that is. I'm sure you want some tea, too. And here's some of my curry! Your plate is overflowing. You see everything on your plate sway back and forth. You eat as much as possible before anything falls down. Oh! You burp. Ew! Nice reflexes, Siffrin. Everyone starts laughing happily. You laugh too. You're surrounded by your allies. Your heart lifts. You love them. You're glad you got to spend time with them. You're glad you know them better. You're glad. Friend, you okay? Want some more snacks? You smile. Yes, please. Then eat! Eat as much as you want.
says, when the floor 2 boss gets to low health, the game will interrupt anything and everything to heal it. Not only jackpot activations, but it just happened in the middle of my buy one get one 3 attack, and after the cutscene, they got hit by the last part.
Really? That's interesting. It probably wound up causing a few glitches or bugs if you managed to get them to negative HP or something weird, so like they have to stop it.
Then eat. Eat as much as you want.
You all ate and laughed under the stars. Tomorrow, once again, you'll go into the house and fight the king. But today you're happy. That was amazing. Really? He doesn't need your help with a quest? It's a good achievement. The house's gate. You play with the orb. The house's gate, huh? Alright. Skip through this a little bit. I want to see what Isabeau's reward is. Once I figure that out, I'll probably end the stream here, because this is a really good spot to end it on. You had a nice time yesterday, hanging out with Isabeau under the stars. You got the memory of stargazing. You'll always remember this. Hi, Stardust. I didn't want to interrupt you before, but you got a new memory. When equipped, Memory of Stargazing boosts all of your fighter's stats by 30. Wow. Your fighter also learned the skill We Will Win. We Will Win is amazingly strong. When used, it boosts everyone's attack, defense, and speed for a few turns. It's so strong you'll be able to use it when you and your fighter have this exact conversation. So when you loop back to Dormont, you'll have to talk to him all over again. Remember that, okay? But hey, Stardust, it was nice, wasn't it? Hanging out with all of them yesterday? They love you now. Your bond with them is stronger now. Isn't that neat? It is neat. You don't want to have to loop back to before you spent that time with them. What would happen if you stayed with this version of them until the end? If you went through the entire house without looping ahead, beating the king, and saw the head house maiden with them, would anything happen? Would anything change? Time to walk all the way up and beat the king. Okay. Let's get to the next save point, and then I'll end the stream there. Hold on a second. Equipment. I don't have any memory that boosts all of my stats by 30, unfortunately. Equipment. I don't need them lovely moving here. Oh, wait, is it my memory that has that? Memory of self... No, what? Where is it? Did I just not see it? I must have just not seen it. Memory of Mirabelle butt kicking, shine... Oh, memory of faith. For whatever reason... I'm a blind fool. You and Mirabelle talked about your faith together. Plus 30 to all stats. And what does she have equipped right now? Memory of... Okay, yeah, I don't mind that. Memory of Reflection. Auto defense up at the start of battle. That's good, but honestly, Memory of Stargazing is way better. Alright, Odile. Memory of First Strike. This one I'm hesitant about, I'm gonna be honest. Because, like, attack speed for the start of battle is so good, but it doesn't last forever. Whereas Secret Quest does. I'll go with this one for now and see how I feel later. Bonnie. Memory of Training. Always, like, that's just gonna be better all the time. Why do they have a max HP? And a defense stat? That doesn't... What? I don't understand that one. I'm sure it's fine.
Fiend_Fi says, I don't know what the modifier is for any of the buffs.
Yeah, I don't know either. It's very vague. I'm sure it's just like a solid number. It's not like a percentage or anything. Let's see here. What do I have equipped myself? Attack up at the start of battles. I don't want to decrease my attack speed. What do I want? Memory of bomb, memory of looping, +5 to HP for every loop that I've been on. That's gonna go by way faster now. But, I don't know if I want that one. Memory of defeat. I don't need that one. I'll just stick with what I have, I guess. What does it do? Attack up at the start of battle. Yeah, I'll just stick with that one for now. Oh, up ahead, that's stupid sadness again. Stand still like usual. Attack.
Fiend_Fi says, I think a percentage would make more sense since a flat number that stays the same would become less significant the higher your level.
Yeah, but that's how all of the other buffs in the game work. Is there a flat bonus, number bonus, and not a percentage? I agree with you, but it's just how everything else in the game works. It could be an equation, too, of, like, x equals attack times 5 divided by loops or whatever. It could just be something random like that, but that seems overly complicated for this game. Stand still like usual? Attack. Oh, so I can just skip past what they... This is all new. I don't know which one would be better or worse. I'm just going to attack it for now. A sadness, huh? The house must be crawling with them. Okay, everyone, let's, you strike. So annoying. You have enough of all those stupid sadnesses standing in your blinding way. Always here, always getting in your way, always slowing you down. Why won't they all die? Not dead yet? You strike again. Not dead, not dead, not dead, not dead, not dead, not dead. There we go! Siffrin. Siffrin. I got it! I don't want to click, or I don't want to hit my spacebar. I don't want to see how the faces that everybody's making at me right now. Oh, buddy. Pal, amigo, dude, Siffrin.
Fiend_Fi says, yes you do.
Oh, I do? Are they happy about it? Oh, they're not. They're afraid of me. I don't like that. A sadness, huh? The house must be crawling with them. Okay, everyone, let's, don't get overwhelmed now. Come on. Or come on. We've seen tons of those already. Don't worry, Belle. I'm reeling right now. We can take care of them, no problem. Okay, but... the way Odile hid... Oh my god. The way Odile hid Bonnie from me, that was heartbreaking. Here again. I mean, stay silent and I don't even know what to do. Was that the thing people were telling me to keep doing the tutorial for? I can't tell. I'll do the tutorial again, I guess, and see where that brings me. And then after that, that should bring me right to, like, the 4-hour
Fiend_Fi says, probably.
Probably. I don't know. And I looped there, so does that mean I have to go back and redo everybody's thing, like all their quests again? Because Well, last time I looped like that was during a snack
Fiend
time.
_Fi says, nah, you're fine.
Okay, thank you. I figured as much, because the last time I looped like that was when I did, like, when I called Bonnie out for listening in on our death conversation. And, like, the conversation went so poorly that it just auto-looped me back. And that didn't count as a loop when I looked at the numbers for it. Let's just do that. Oh, I can't even do it anymore. I'm trying to click on it. Oh my, should we go over the strategy again? Stay silent and skip. I have to skip it. It won't even let me. Sorry. I'll be okay. Let's go, everyone. Monster time! You managed to beat the king earlier. You feel stronger. You gained a lot of XP. Siffrin is now level 62 and learned the craft skill Rose Printed Glasses. Okay. Don't kill it in one strike. Why? Or they'll notice. Your attack lowered. Craft. Rose deals weak paper damage to one enemy, gives 2 jackpot points instead of 1. Oh, so it's like the In a While Rockadile. I love the names for both of these, by the way. In a While Rockadile is fun to say. Rose Printed Glasses just is clever. I like that one. Just do a regular attack. Oh, right, I didn't turn off Isabeau's, paper attack. I should do that. You breathe in and out. 100 XP received. We did it! See, Mira? It wasn't that bad. Going through the House of Change, yeah. Siffrin? You jump and laugh awkwardly. Take the lead, take the lead, take the lead. They're all counting on you. Don't scare them by acting weird. You got a memory of sadnesses. You'll always remember this. When equipped, sadnesses will flee from you. What? Like, is that even necessary? Because, like, they're not hard to avoid, but... Memory of bomb, pillars, barrels, fishes, sadnesses. They're scared of you. Sadnesses will flee from you. Oh, right, before I forget. Equipment, Isabeau. I don't need the paper mache ones. Let's go back to the crystal knuckles. Alright, everyone, let's go. I guess. Oh, wow. That's crazy. Oh, but I can still attack them. That's so messed up. And I feel like they're faster when they're running away from me. Nice to meet you. Okay. You breathe in and out. That felt so much faster with the text. Usually it's like you breathe in and out. Am I going crazy or is that way faster? 400 experience received. I don't want to do that. I don't want that equipped. Memory of victory.
Fiend _Fi says, In the overworld sprite Siffrin holds the dagger in his right hand but in battle it's in his left.
Really? Yeah, that's the right hand? Maybe Sifrin's ambidextrous. Reaching out, you touch the light. Everyone was healed. Your allies' craft skills and experiences has been recorded for this location. Save your progress. Yes. This was a lot. Still in Act 3. 30 hours of playing. Holy cow. Floor 1. We'll go through Floor 1 normally and try and finish out the last couple quests that I have available to me right now. Final chapter of the book. I know where that is. Pottery room on floor 3. All talk to Loop after kill the king. Gotta find the wood carver. And I think that's it. No, I still have to fancy lady quest. I still have the fancy lady quest to do. I'll go back to the school classroom and see if I can't do that next time. I wrote it down so I would remember. Okay. That was such a roller coaster of emotions, and then just to end it off with that's so crazy. Okay. I hope everybody enjoyed the stream, or if you're watching it in the VODs channel, I hope you enjoyed it there as well. If you would like, you can watch me play video games.
Norin Atto says, thanks for stream.
Thank you for watching! If you want to watch me play video games in a more edited format, you can do that over on my main channel, and I also have a D&D homebrew channel that you can go check out.
Says, thanks for stream.
Thank you for watching! Thank you, everybody. Honestly, this is great. I was worried when I got my new job that it would be harder for me to stream on Sundays, but it's so far, like, it's going to be a Monday to Friday job. It's not going to be too difficult to keep this up. Although, it means that I have way less time to edit videos, which is... you win some, you lose some. I gotta make money and pay bills. Right. If anybody is interested, speaking of paying bills, if anybody's interested in D&D content, you can check out a YouTube channel for that as well. I have a Ko-fi page where I upload all of my D&D content for free, but I mean, I wouldn't complain if anybody donated there. But yeah, until next time, outro noises.
Fiend_Fi says, Mirabelle's consistent. In both Overworld Sprite and Battle she wields the rapier in her left hand.
Oh shoot, I'm still recording. I stopped the stream, but I stopped the recording. Sorry, VOD channel.